Hello and welcome back to Arbitrary 20 and our third episode of Called Netherdeep.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You know, I still don't. I mean, I didn't look anything up about this campaign, and I don't watch Critical Role, so I have zero knowledge. But we still haven't, like, I have no clue what the Netherdeep is. Like, are we supposed to hear a call anytime soon? Okay. Yeah, it's like, are we going to get down there in the trial thing today, and we're just going to find, like, a ringing phone?
We'll see. We'll see.
I don't know.
It's just a big dude, and he's like, I
Exactly what will happen.
He's like, we're going to be going down there, and we'll hear, hey! Hey!
Yes, last session you guys finished up the Festival of Merit, the sunset. You guys went to the closing ceremony, and they said 2 teams would be chosen. 2 of the most successful teams would be chosen to race through the Emerald Grotto. And your team, along with another, whom you've met a few people on their team, were also chosen, and you guys were led over to the Black Islands, which is one of them leads down into the Emerald Grotto, and you were given potions of water breathing, which you were told will last about an hour to get you through this, and Elder, I think you said you wanted to do something really quick. As Elder Ushru is walking up to a small podium to speak again.
I'm gonna kind of get us in a small hurdle, including Crib.
Yeah. Does Crib get a potion?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, Crib.
Okay,
He
cool.
counts as on your team.
Okay, cool.
how long he doesn't have a potion?
He's just like he's like a no, you just go in and he's like a snorkel. You'd like hold him up above you while you're swimming.
Drowning goblin the whole time.
Where's
Like-
Crib? I think he's dead.
No, you just give him a snorkel, or you hold him above you by the throat. So he's just like he's like as you're going down.
Scraping his head on rocks and shit.
Yep.
I'm sorry, John. Or Crib.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm getting us in a small hurdle, and I'm saying I gotta thank my parents for this one. You guys are gonna see my eyes kind of flash red, and then you two are gonna feel a little prick in the back of your head, and then you can now hear my voice in your head.
This is
Hi.
This is
Hi.
he just says hi out loud. Oh, hello.
That's not hi.
Wait, so do I hear you?
Ouch.
No, because I assume we'll be pretty close.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I'm like, wait.
Can you talk with water breathing potions underwater?
I think so. Probably not very well. You have to be pretty close. But
So within a mile, we can hear each other in our heads.
Oh shit.
you're breathing.
And I can talk to you.
Yes.
And you can talk
We
to
have
me.
all of the 3 of us. I can only do 3 right now. Have a telepathic link.
Fuck.
That's crazy. Wow.
You know, it's a family trade secret. If you tell someone, I will kill you.
No, it's fine.
Oh. I didn't realize the stage was that high.
They're very high.
I don't know.
I wouldn't want you in my head anyway.
I've been in there before. It's not good.
I mean, it's always nice to have
That's fair.
He's a
a friend, you know?
Yeah.
What crazy shit?
Just don't ramble the whole time you're swimming, because I will cut you off, and then drown you.
All you hear is just keep
Oh.
swimming.
Yeah.
Just keep swimming.
He's not kidding. Be careful with this one. He's quite dangerous.
Inside check.
I'm not sure.
All right. You may proceed, John.
After that, Elder Ushru makes it up onto.
Wait, so he waited for us to like do this
No,
whole
he
little
was-
little
he was
thing.
walking
I did it
over-
really
He was
quick,
walking
yeah.
over there.
Okay.
Yeah, he has like a little stand next to the mouth of the cave like he did before. You brave and valiant individuals have triumphed in many challenges this day. Now the final test of merit awaits you. He pulls up a palm-sized gold and emerald amulet and holds it up. And he says, this medal's twin has been placed in the deepest cavern of the Emerald Grotto. Be the first to claim the Emerald Eye and return it to this place to be declared Jagao's champions of merit. Begin now, and I will need you guys to make.
I make a bonus action to drink the potion.
Oh, yeah.
You all were given the chance.
Okay, I was like, step 1.
I assumed you guys had already drank.
Okay, it's fair.
You
Just,
said,
just wanted to cover my bases.
Dexterity check.
Yes, the straight dexterity check. And
That's fitting.
I need to roll for.
So this is the Emerald Grotto.
Yes. You guys are diving into the Emerald
Okay.
Grotto.
Let me know when you want our numbers.
Do we have music as well?
Oh, yeah.
We don't need music.
Oh, okay.
I
Oh.
don't need
We wouldn't be able to hear it anyway. It's in the water.
Can I don't know how long this is. I probably shouldn't use my conch medal yet. The swim medal. I would.
I mean,
Maybe on the
I'm
way
not
back.
gonna say no.
I will. Everybody did the maze, right? So we all have the
Yes.
medal of the maze. I'll rub my maze one real quick if I have a chance.
Oh yeah,
You had
what is
a
the
chance
maze one
before
do?
that.
I'll rub my maze.
Wisdom
medallion.
check advantage?
Wisdom check, and you know the quickest route to the end of any non-magical path or maze for 1 minute. For one.
That's actually
hour.
really useful.
For 1 hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
We only need one person.
So we only need one person with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're our fastest anyway, I think.
We can also communicate for 2 hours.
2 hours.
Wow.
Cool.
I'm just vibing.
We're fucking set, boys.
You've seen this before. So.
No, I know.
Yeah,
it's
We're
just
supposed
like,
to find the emerald.
like
in
no, I
this
didn't
Emerald
need
Grotto.
to be part of the telepathic
Emerald
We
bond.
held up a copy of the amulet.
You wouldn't want to hear what I was
Oh,
where you-
thinking anyway.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear those prayers.
But yes,
Mainly it's
what
just
are-
praying
what
that
are
I'll,
the
not kill
dexterity
you.
Checks?
Oh yeah, 14.
Check. 19.
8.
11.
I jump in and drown.
Start sucking in water.
I'm an old man. I don't know how to
You
swim.
guys needed at least half of you to get at least a 13, which you did. So you guys go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo.
Sweet.
So do we just go on an? Is this
yes.
an initiative time? Or?
You guys head in just before the rivals. I don't believe it is
Start
an
not strong.
initiative time, but it
Two
will be
natural
measured in
one? No.
rounds.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So it's in rounds
3
as
natural
a
ones and a
whole,
regular
not
group.
quite. Okay. How long is each
And then
round?
that one rolled a natural one.
So
It's the seat.
like usual 6
It's the
seconds.
seat.
Okay.
It's the seat I'm sitting in.
Approximately.
And it's-
Okay. So where are we going?
I've rubbed the
So,
mace metal, so I
So-
know.
first thing, does
Sorry.
everybody have? Sorry.
You're good. You're good.
What
Go
is
for
the
it.
maze medal?
It just gives me advantage on wisdom checks, and I know the quickest route of any non-magical path or maze for an hour.
Okay.
So I don't know where the item is. I just know, like,
Yeah.
I think where the end of this path is.
Okay. So you, 1 second.
Yep.
Both paths are about the same, at least from the first fork. But we'll get to that when we get to that. But I'll try to keep that in mind.
Dude, I watched a short the other day of you just snapping your neck in the microphone.
I remember that.
Ah, yes.
I can't do it. I've never been able to crack my neck.
Oh, no. That one was weak.
I can crack my knuckles,
Yeah.
but
It was loud.
you kind of have to like your knuckles have to be like ready to crack. I can crack all of them.
I don't know.
Like I can do like
So
like
yes.
2 knuckles per finger.
Couple things just to keep in mind throughout. The ceilings, for the most part, will be about 15 feet high, and the tunnels will be about 5 feet wide. So
Oh, wow.
you guys are pretty much single file through those.
Shit.
Are we swimming?
Yes, the whole, most of it,
I'd like to walk along the
like
bottom.
probably 90% of it is.
I'm in chainmail, so I'd like to
underwater.
walk along the bottom. It's
It-
for flavor. It's not to.
Okay,
It's
well,
just because this is what would
you'll
actually
probably-
happen.
You'll probably swim occasionally. But,
Okay, that's fine. But like,
I'll walk across the bottom, deep cavern.
but, and then whoever doesn't have dark vision, there is no natural light.
Cool.
Very little.
I do
most,
have dark
in
vision.
most places.
I'm leading the party. I have dark vision up to 60 feet.
Okay.
yep, me too. You probably do.
It's fully submerged, right? So you're saying 15 feet tall, all water.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so Crip couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
It'd be funny. Is all I'm
He
saying.
did drink a water breathing potion.
Look,
Perfect.
all I'm saying is we have an artificer with us. You should be able to figure something out.
Just him go.
You guys come down into a small, murky pool of water. One thing that, so the elders will wait for you at the beginning of the grotto.
So where we're starting?
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys have to make it back to where you started, yes. So you guys come into this small, narrow cavern. I need everybody to make a perception check for me.
Does that give his advantage? Does that count for his advantage?
Yes. Wisdom.
Do I get?
Is it wisdom checks?
Let me read the.
Do
I
think
should've
have
used my
disadvantage
middle of
on
the
this.
Is it wisdom checks or is it saves?
That's fine.
What?
For the metal
we
of
have
the maze?
disadvantage.
Oh,
on
I'm so
this?
sorry.
It's
Advantage
checks.
on wisdom checks. For,
Yeah.
I think
So
just for
yes.
me.
Checks you would have advantage on, yes.
So this I would have advantage on.
But we don't have disadvantage.
No.
No, you guys
Not
are just
unless you have
straight roll
dark
for
vision.
now.
Do you have dark vision?
I have no dark vision.
Then you probably
You would have disadvantage.
All right.
And
So
then you
Crit.
can see once you get under. Well,
Crib is riding
you
on
guys
his
actually
back.
cannot see the entrance at the moment. That's why you're making this perception check.
okay.
Okay.
In order for me to help
But yes.
see and try to potentially avoid a disadvantaged roll,
That's what I wanted.
my cigar is still lit, but it's underneath the water, so now it's not lit because water and fire don't
That's how
work.
it works.
So I'm gonna cast the light cantrip on the end of it.
Onto it. Okay.
No, just the end.
So it's like it's still lit.
And it's
Is it
not
red?
like you're just wasting a spell.
Yes, it's red.
No, it's a cantrip.
It's
a
like
can-
reddish
oh,
orange, like it's fire. Like it looks like it's on fire still, but it emits 20 feet of light.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a flashlight. That's
It is like a
this
flash.
waterlogged
You guys are
cigar.
in this
Yes.
small pool, sort of looking for the entrance to the cavern. What did you guys get? You do have advantage, and with your light cantrip, you don't have disadvantage yet.
Are you putting another one in the
Yeah.
box?
23.
22.
Not one.
What did you get?
I'm so happy I'm
4
leading the
plus
party right
probably
now.
not enough.
Okay, so they have to help
6.
you out a little bit, but 2 above 20s. I'll allow
I'm
you two see
throwing
it. You
tonight.
two see it. It will take if any of you want to keep track. I will keep track as well. But it will take you guys 1 round to traverse this entry area, and you do make it down into the grotto.
Okay.
You're gonna hear in your head. Do you have anything to like track objects? Something like that.
You guys
Any
see me
spells
like
that?
swim backwards a little bit, and you guys are like, no.
Wrong way. Wrong way.
Yeah, I'm not even telepathic with you guys, so it's just me guys swim the other way.
Spells yet. I'll just help you out there. But
Isn't it a first level? Oh,
Well, yeah, I don't have anything to
multi-class, so he
track.
doesn't have second level spells yet. Locate object is second.
I didn't even realize
That's-
that. Never mind. Okay.
Shit.
I'm
Continue.
just impressed you can see right now. Even with this rat, I can't see nothing.
I'm used to working in the dark.
With the light, you can see. I think it's a 15 foot,
20
and
foot.
20 foot
Right.
bright, and then 20 foot dim, right?
Yeah, I think it's in total 40 feet.
So yeah, you can see
Yeah.
a little bit less than about 20 feet less than that.
Crib,
Yeah.
Crib is riding on his back. I told Crib to ride on his back because goblins have dark vision, right?
Oh, that's true. Crib can also help you.
So
Okay.
Crib is helping you along.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so help
No,
us.
that way.
You're in the middle.
No,
It's
that
me.
way. You're
Am I in
to
the
left.
You behind me,
Okay.
then you,
Okay.
then Crib.
So yeah, so I'm directly behind him. I started to turn back, and I was told no.
Just pat you on the butt.
Yeah, pat me on the butt like.
And you guys
"Come on."
swim down into a forest of kelp that you can even.
I
that
walk
you can-
along the
that
bottom.
You can barely see through, but.
I walk along the bottom.
You walk along the bottom, but. With
I'm, like, slashing at it
your
with my sword
20
really
pluses
slowly.
of perception, you guys easily see the way through, but I need you all to make athletic checks to get through.
Can I make attacks instead and try to cut the kelp down?
Sure. I'll allow the same DC attack.
Okay, I'll do that as well. Because I get a better attack bonus than I do athletics bonus.
Dude, it's the seat I'm in. It's cursed. I rolled a 4 and a 5.
Total of.
For attack, 11.
Got a 13.
Okay.
To I'm attacking the kelp.
You said athletics?
Yes.
Maybe someday we'll have an Arcana check.
We'll get there, brother.
You will one day, yes.
Another one?
7.
That's 3 for him, 1 for me. I also have to throw these away.
What is going on tonight? All low rolls.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the thing.
So-
Come on.
That is overall a failure. It will take you guys 2 rounds to get through this chamber.
Okay.
Okay.
Look,
So
I'm-
you're up
look.
to-
Are you keeping track of the other team?
4, 5,
So you guys
18,
are up to
19.
3 total.
Okay.
We see the other team.
They have just come in behind you and they're doing the exact same thing. But as soon as you guys come out of the kelp, this is where it forks. So, left or right?
Are,
my friend?
are you
know.
keeping track of the rounds it's taking? Like it's taking us to get through? Like,
Yes.
Okay, so we just need a total at the end is how it's going, right? I'm a little bit confused as to just how mechanically we're keeping track of this race.
I'm keeping track of the rounds for you guys, yeah.
Okay. So we don't need to keep track of anything then.
If I said if you guys would like to, but yeah, I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
think I get it now.
should know the way, right?
Oh, so
With the maze.
okay, yeah. I said yeah. So
I don't know. That's
right,
up to you.
No, you're right. From right here though, it looks approximately the same whether you go left or right.
I'm just gonna start walking
Like
left.
distance wise.
Nope, I'm just
basically
walking
the same.
left.
Basically the same.
Yeah.
All right.
I am not
Which
telepathically
I think
linked.
is
I say
intended,
nothing.
since it's yeah.
Sure.
don't
I
think it's
just
past
start
it.
walking left.
I'll go left.
I'll swim above him.
But further, when there's other forks, that will help you out.
Sweet.
But right,
Yeah, I'm
right here,
literally-
this first one.
It's
no,
the same, it's
no
the same.
real difference. Yeah.
Okay.
I go left.
We'll go left.
Always go left.
Okay.
Yep. And then I grab you a little bit. And I'm like, hey, just behind me.
And you two.
Can we talk?
You and Crib in the back.
It sounds like-
see the
it sounds like
rival-
this.
See the
Behind
rival team
me.
go the other
Yeah.
way behind.
Pretty
you.
much.
I didn't hear what you said.
Sorry.
I'm good.
It's pretty
You're good.
But,
So
you and Crib in the back turn and look and see the rival team go the other way. They go right.
okay.
Okay.
But you guys head left. And
I didn't want to see where the other team was. No, I'm less nervous.
Yeah, I'm always for going, left, but they went right. Just so we know. I mean,
It's the same other way. Pretty
well,
much.
it's telepath.
I'm telepathically with them.
I know. I'm not in here telepathically.
You're like just sitting there.
just bubbles.
I'm just like, you guys hear just like.
Just silent.
You guys
Silently
come into
praying.
like a 20 by 30 chamber. The wall, ceiling, and floor of it are covered in a bioluminescent algae, which emits a faint bluish glow that dimly lights the cavern. And then two large, jagged stone pillars, also coated with this algae, are sort of at opposite sides at the center of the chamber. And then surrounding the further, they're arranged like this, not side by side, yeah, front and back. But surrounding the furthest one is the exit. Behind the furthest one is the exit. And then at that exit, there is a thick patch of bone white seagrass.
So is it like hard? Like is it waving?
From all you can tell from here is that it's white, really. You guys are across the room.
Oh,
Should I just
Just keep going.
I'm just keep
keep
plodding.
going? But I try my best to avoid the patch of white.
Is it like in the doorway?
It's in the doorway of the wall.
Do we have to pass through it, or could we go above it?
It's the only exit you see at the moment.
Well, what I'm asking you is, it's like how high are the ceilings? How high is the grass? Is there like, could we just swim through it?
It does seem to be like blocking the entrance. Like
Okay.
even if you swim over it, you'd still probably touch it.
Okay,
Can I
let's go.
talk to Crib a little bit? Grab one of his special rocks that he uses, and throw it in the grass. See what happens.
Do you just want a rock, or do you want to make it magical?
I just want a rock.
Okay, yeah, you can easily grab a rock.
Can you really throw that far underwater?
You have to get pretty close, but you
We'll see.
can try. I assume you're intending to try to throw it through the. Okay.
It reminds me of Don't Step in the Light, Indy. You know?
It does just pass through.
I just keep
Grass.
walking.
Yep.
I'm just gonna.
Swimming.
Swimming through it.
Yep.
No, I'm
Those
walking.
Okay.
I'm just
either
kidding,
way,
I'll
those of you that
swim.
go through it must make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. So to reiterate, there's a bioluminescent
I
said
cannot
reef
catch a
some
break
type,
tonight.
or coral. Correct,
It's okay.
John?
He's good at those.
Huh?
You said there's like a bioluminescent like coral or reef or something.
It's
There's
because I said
plants.
bioluminescent algae covering
Algae.
the entire chamber except for this spot with the white grass.
Okay.
And when we swam through it, we had to make a dex save.
Yes, as it sort of
Well, what do you think?
as
I've
you
already
swim
gone
through it, it sort of
Have
tries
you
to
gone
wrap
through?
around you and grab at you.
I'm walking through it.
Just out
It
of-
does, because I rolled a 5.
What did you get on your dex
17.
save? You do make it through, but yes, you will take
Oh, taking
5
damage.
necrotic damage
Oh!
and you're restrained.
I just like to point out, I walked through this.
Yeah.
Like, like a freaking clownfish through an anemone.
Just slapped them out of the way and just kept walking. Tried to swim above it and was
I'm
caught
just
in
sitting
your
there like-
ankle. Yeah.
Help.
I tried to go through, but I got a 12.
That just succeeds.
Can I try and
12
help
is
them
exactly
as
what
I
you
go
needed,
through?
but
Am I allowed to break free?
yes, you may use your action to break free. What were you gonna do?
Would you allow Crib to help me with this dex check? With help
He has to
action?
make it as well.
Oh, okay, he has to make. Oh, even with being attached to me? Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
That's
all right.
Second, I make it out since they're like on each other, right? Can I stick my halberd through and try to pull them through and give them advantage?
Make an attack.
Well, they're with how this works. They're going through at the same time. You just got stuck. So
Got it.
I assume you guys are all going through it about the same time, unless anybody stopped to do anything.
Yeah.
Sure.
Nothing really. Would you allow me to use guidance?
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, no, that's true. It's a saving throw. So guidance.
Oh, it's a
would not,
saving throw. I'm
guidance would
sorry.
melt.
I thought it was a dex check. Then I will just.
Crib, yes, we'll have to make it as well.
I'm thinking I'm at the back of the pack, and
Crib.
I probably just saw everything that happened, so I'm
Crib
probably not
does-
going to go through.
Crib does make the saving throw. Oh, you're not going to go through.
I
it?
wasn't planning on it. Just I wanted to watch and see what was going on.
If you wait and watch, that'll be another round added on. I will just tell
Get
you
through.
now.
Okay, I'll just get through.
Well,
Yeah, I'll just get through.
You
That's
got
fine.
it. You got it. It'll just be you just use
Just
your
roll
action to
high.
break out and then
Just roll
you
high.
just
I'm a wizard.
So
That's a natural one.
Oh,
That's cool.
Crib,
Yeah.
Crib does make it through.
Piece on the face on the way out.
Just use me as a springboard.
What a start.
no,
So,
you
next
hit it
round-
in the face like so hard that he like
Oh
flies
yes,
over
you
you.
will also
Exactly.
take necrotic damage. 6 necrotic damage.
More than me.
It's a D6.
Use a natural one.
Are
That
they-
makes sense.
Are we within 5 feet of each other?
If you guys just got out past the grass, you'd probably be about 10 feet away from them
Okay.
now.
I can't
but
use interception.
to take the damage.
Yeah.
The damage is from it grabbing them. Is an
Say it
interception
with my
just
shield.
attacks, or does it
I think it is just attacks. Yeah.
check? But
Ugh.
if it works on saving throws, I would allow it.
I don't think it does. I think the shield thing does, but interception itself doesn't. Yeah.
What a great start, guys.
I'm doing great.
This is the turtle fight
But
reverse.
on the next turn, each of you can make DC. Yeah, each of you can
It just
make
says hit
athletics
a target.
checks to try to get yourselves out.
A dex check?
Athletics.
Or athletics
It just says
check.
hit a target. It doesn't say. So that means that it has to attack, I assume.
Yeah.
I'll say this probably doesn't count as a hit, but I may allow it on other saves.
Okay.
Yeah.
I cannot catch a break, but
Can
I
I-
think I rolled better.
Would I be able to help with one of them, or is it too far through where I have to go back?
Yeah,
to
could
them?
I
Does that make
help
sense?
them?
You may have to make another dex save if you want to help him.
I rolled a
I'll
15.
do it.
I rolled a 15.
Okay, so do you want to help him run?
Yeah.
This is another
Okay,
dex
make
check.
a
I'm-
dex save.
I'm not gonna help.
16.
Okay, you make it. Try. So you have advantage on your check
On a dex.
on an athletics check.
Athletics. Can I use
This is to make it
guidance?
through the.
If you use guidance, it's an action to cast guidance, so it would make you take another
That's
round.
fair. Okay. Yep.
You got this. You got
15
right
it.
makes
there.
it, you're out.
Okay.
Sweet.
So I get advantage here. Don't need it. That was my first good roll. Thank God for advantage. That's gonna be, I think, just
You
natural.
need a 12.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It was a
Okay.
So we're all
17.
You guys all make
Yeah,
it through.
17.
Yeah, Crib made it through in the first try.
First decent dice of the night. Let's go.
You got this.
Don't get
Yes,
left
you guys
behind.
all make it through. And then so because 2 of you got stuck, that'll take you guys 3 rounds.
Yep. We could just catch these guys on the way back.
Why did it take 3 rounds?
Because I got caught.
It takes 2 to get through this chamber usually, but then
Oh.
since 2 of them got caught,
Oh, it takes
and then
2
took them
normally.
1 round to get
Okay.
out. Yeah.
I was like, but we only got stuck
Yeah.
for 1 round.
Yeah.
It's
Some of the
just a long
chambers will
It was
take,
just a long chamber.
some
Okay.
of the chambers will take 2 rounds to get through.
Cool.
But
We're
yeah,
through, man.
this one.
I head up the pack again and then continue on our way.
And here in your head, maybe scout ahead a little bit for us.
Snap is
Because you are faster than us.
And I have a really high perception, so
Yeah.
and stealth. Can I go 20 feet ahead of them?
You want to try to go ahead?
Just a little, just like 20 feet.
Well, your speed, you might be a little ahead just to begin with, because your speed is higher than all of theirs, isn't it?
He has a swimming speed now.
Uh,
So he's
not-
I don't. No, I didn't do that yet.
Oh, you didn't do that yet.
But
Should
either
I?
way, you have 40, right?
No, I have 30
Yeah,
feet.
we're kind of traveling as a group.
Oh, that's
30
right,
foot
you
travel.
have- I mean, if you want to take the extra time to let you go ahead,
That's true. I'll just make perception checks from where I'm
you
at.
could
I
be
just
at the
wanna
front
make
of the group easily. But yeah.
I think we already said you were.
Yep.
We kind of already defined marching order.
sure. Me, you,
Yeah.
and then I said,
I'm very much in the back.
yeah, you're in the back. Do you
20.
want to be in the back, or do you
I
want the
have
rogue
no
to be in
choice.
the
I
back?
have a speed of 25 feet.
Oh yeah, you're small.
Halved.
Hey, if you tied
Because we're underwater.
you and
13.
Crib's legs together, would that
Round
that
down.
double your speed to
What?
50? If you and Crib got your legs tied together.
So
Look
you
at
guys-
three-legged, look at three-legged
that
legs.
room.
I don't think so.
You guys head through about a 30-foot tunnel, and you guys, it opens up into a cavernous space, rays of moonlight shining through a crack in the ceiling,
We can let Crib breathe.
which sits 10 feet above the water level. One side of the chamber is covered in the crumbled, muddy remains of a landslide. And as you swim into this area, ripples course through the water as more rocky debris begin to slide towards you. So yeah, each of you make a dexterity saving throw for me. As the
Not
the
again.
debris is coming for you.
All these dex saves, man. Okay, alright, cool.
Oh, shows a rogue.
Stop.
What's a rogue?
Too popular.
Right?
I got an 18.
Saves. You guys need a
Sweet.
14.
I failed.
18.
13.
Let's go.
Just 23? Wow. Okay, so just you failed.
It's because I'm walking along the
Take
bottom.
some bludgeoning damage here.
It's okay, you're a tank.
11.
Wait. So what you're saying is,
It's a dex save to take damage.
Yeah.
Does your shield master help you with that?
it might have.
Check.
Oh shit.
I think it might. It does something with that.
Oh,
I think.
I
can't.
have-
I never remember.
I
what
keep
shield
forgetting.
master
I have advantage on dex saves I can see.
You saved anyway, but yeah.
No, it doesn't help.
It's the seat. I
Is it only if you
swear.
would take half damage?
I've rolled
I think it's just.
Yeah, it doesn't
the
give you
table.
like an evasion,
I've
or is it
rolled
only half evasion?
like 6 twos.
Shield master wouldn't work in this case.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's the base. I keep thinking dex save, shield. It's not. It's not that. It's when you make it to only take half damage.
This is for a half damage save.
Oh, so they still took it. Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's true. This is
Oh,
a
it's
half
only-
damage save, so yeah.
oh, it's only if I succeed anyway. It just means that if I succeed, I would
so
take
you
no
have,
damage.
You have the better. You
okay.
have the top half of evasion, basically. Okay. So you'll take 11, and the rest of you will take 5 on the success. Crib has to make this as well.
You got this, Crib. He does
Oh
not.
my god. Okay.
Crib is dead.
He's not dead. But
How many hit points does Crib have?
8.
great question. Crib has 17 hit points,
That's actually
and
pretty.
he just took 11 of them.
Do you have more hit points than Crib?
I have 3 more hit points. No. 4 more hit points in total. I mean, I'm at 10 right now.
Yeah.
Out of 21. It's the life of a
Something to think
wizard.
about, actually.
I'm okay. I just
Question for the
gotta
DM,
think.
real quick. Is this like the trident race or the spear race that we did in the water? Where if someone gets there, or does it have to be our whole party that gets back with the medal?
Oh, I see what you mean. I assume if it's one person, that's fine. But
Okay.
yeah, if one person from your team hands it to him. But
I got an idea.
If you give me the medal, I could turbo.
How fast are you?
I move 90.
Depends. You gonna give him that swimming speed
Okay,
thing?
give him the swimming speed, right? What other medal do you have?
All the other ones.
Tried it.
So unfortunately, Crib fails, but he is alive.
My little
But,
buddy!
so those of you who succeeded will only take a little bit of damage as the rocks are coming at you from the landslide. But at the moment, through all of that, and it's just hard to see, you don't see a way out at the moment, so I need all of you to make an investigation check.
I hate being a rules lawyer, but
So
Medal of the Maids.
Oh, no, you are correct. You quickly see the landslide seems to have blocked it, and you see the way through. No check required. There is a bonus thing you can find though, so everybody roll an investigation check. So
Investigation.
even if all of you fail this, you still know the way through.
can everyone
but,
hear me if I yell?
John's gonna get his check no matter what.
0.
Depends on how deep you are, probably. And you probably, yes.
Are we all kind of clustered together?
All of them? Yeah, all of them. I thought you referred to like people outside or something.
No.
Okay, yeah. No, they would all hear you, yeah.
I'm gonna yell underwater, and we all regain 1d6 plus 1d6 plus
Channel divinity.
yeah plus 2 hit points.
Nice. Do you
Yeah.
want to roll that? Or do you want us to roll it?
He rolls.
I will roll 1.
2 1
You roll
So-
3 hit points.
Okay.
It's okay.
26
Is that
plus
for
2.
Crib as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a big.
It's
That's
every,
it's a big one for Crib.
every creature of my choice, so I don't include crit.
That's a big deal.
Crib took 11 points.
You see, normally it would be a bigger deal if I had
Crib
rolled
now
like
has-
anything but a 1.
Crib now has 9 hit points.
Hey man, it's more than he had originally.
What's funny is I don't
Yeah.
think that includes me.
That's fine.
You can,
Does it-
it includes yourself usually.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Each creature of my choice. Yeah, I'll include me in that.
There you go.
Yeah, unless it says that except you usually.
We got a 17 investigation.
Okay.
So,
Oh, I got a 16.
someone roll.
You
What'd
missed.
roll?
You will say you missed the secret thing as you were focused on the main. path.
Sounds good. I'm just looking for a way out.
17.
So all 3 of you see a small hidden cave up above the landslide.
Hey, you see that up there?
I'm just gonna go. I'm not gonna consult. I'm just gonna go into the hidden cave.
Okay.
Well, obviously he's going,
Because-
so maybe it's a good idea.
Yeah.
No consulting. We're just.
Is there
I'm just
any?
like,
Is there
obviously
anything
it's
I
better.
have to do to? You said
Oh no,
the thing was covered,
You just
right?
can't. You just can't see. You just like a normal person couldn't have seen it, but your thing helps you out. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But he knows the true exit.
Yes, he knows. He knows the true exit that will get you guys going to the. Yeah.
So I'm just standing by it while they dilly dally.
I'll say, why don't you stay down and I'll go up really quick.
All right.
Yeah. So we'll both
So
go
you
up.
two stay down here and go towards the exit, and then
Yep.
you two head up to the hidden cave. It seems to go up, and it goes down a little bit, and in there you find a potion of healing and
Nice.
a soggy spell scroll.
I will take both of those things.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Read the spell. What's the spell?
It's soggy. I don't want to open it right now.
It's true.
Who knows what'll happen to me? Yeah.
It
Also, I
seems-
can't talk with
it
you,
seems,
so.
It seems to be completely like no smeared ink or anything.
Okay, I'm
It is-
still.
It is a magical item.
I'm
so
okay,
you're
then
not
I'll-
gonna
Well, would it slow us down if I opened it and read it?
get- possibly yes.
I already slowed us down enough by even coming up here.
We're good. So now that they've dilly dallied a little bit, now I'm gonna take this opportunity to be like 15 feet ahead.
That works. Actually, yeah.
All right, so yeah, we'll just
'Cause,
continue
yeah,
going.
it adds 1 round to the total anyway to grab that. So that is another 3 rounds.
Damn.
But yes, you guys do make
That
it through.
actually makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're 5 feet ahead of me, so you're going to be 15 feet ahead of me anyways.
Yeah.
But you can't see. Oh, you got crit. We were good.
Well, I'm going with you, so.
And
Oh,
he's
yeah.
casting light.
Oh yeah. Just
Yeah, you're casting light, so nobody's gotta.
As whatever we come up to next, I would like to stealth, and then perception, if I
Let me
may.
see where you're going.
Death. Certain death.
All right. So you guys head back down to the hidden cave, and
Yes.
him 15 feet ahead. You guys head into the next chamber, and you guys go through another about 30-foot passageway, and you guys end up in another chamber, and you first see a school of tiny fish, their bodies sort of shimmering in the dim light. They swirl in a formation like an undulating silvery pillar,
That's
sort of in the center of the room.
intensely scary.
Scarifying.
Scarifying. It's scary and terrifying. Can I roll a stealth check to check out these fish? So they don't notice me? Or have they noticed me already?
They do not seem to have noticed you or care about you at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, I would just like to roll stealth so they don't attack me.
Okay. So you like stay towards the side and you want to roll stealth?
Yep. Hold on, wait.
Go for
My
it.
stealth is pretty high.
Should I do that as well, being that I'm really
That's
right
whatever
behind
you
him?
guys want to do, yeah. If you all want to do that, you can.
That's a 20.
What am I doing?
We're a little farther behind. I don't know
Yeah.
if you
You
want us to-
guys will get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
We'll still just roll all together. But
Sure.
Do you think?
I'm just
Excited?
walking.
I have no idea.
Oh,
I don't know that I should be stealthing here.
well, are you gonna walk? You see the fish as well? Or are you gonna walk straight through them? Or are you gonna walk?
I'm gonna walk around them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, how big is this pillar? Like, will it take extra time to go around?
They're swimming like a filler, not like.
I get what you mean,
Yeah.
but like,
Uh,
does it take like an extra round to walk around them? Because I'm not gonna go through
no, it
them.
would not take another round.
I'm
to
just
walk.
gonna go around.
Okay.
I'm gonna stealth check with, or stealth with him.
You, everyone will get to see what happens when I just
Yeah.
don't stealth check.
Yeah.
25.
I think that's pretty okay.
That's
I have
pretty
disadvantage
good.
though, I'm pretty sure, because of my armor.
Still.
Yeah, me too.
Underwater.
That's why I'm not doing it.
Underwater?
That's so bad. And I rolled a 15 first, then I rolled a natural 1.
Oh my
Take
Well,
that one. That's
Stealth did not matter. You guys walk far enough away from them. You make it through the
Exactly.
chamber in one round.
sweet. There you go.
See, that's the trick, is you just
That's 5 tonight.
Walk.
Homie.
I know, I'm running out of d20s.
Yeah.
Time to go put
I have
water
a
in
I have a
and
few.
We should just all put our d20s in the
I still
center.
have some. I have
Sure. Ooh.
I have 2, I think. Yeah, I have 2
I
left.
should still have a glass one, right?
No, I have 3. Oh, I still have the glass one too. That's
I
true.
have my metal
Emergency
one.
I'm just gonna start rolling.
I have my
dice.
one from
That one's a
Michael.
death save. It's specifically for
Oh,
death
is it
save.
specifically for death saves?
I have my
That's
spinner.
terrifying.
Mine generally don't do too bad, but I also don't punish them if they roll like a bad roll.
You also have like tiny teeth dice, so
Well, yeah. Like these kind of came trained. Like I feel like they're like better trained generally than
Yeah.
everybody else's. Like they'll roll a, like this guy, you know, he rolled a 1 earlier. Like it happens, but like I also don't punish them if they fuck up points because I get it.
I think I should punish my dice every time because they're from Walmart, so they deserve it.
Mine are probably just mad because I left them in the hot car all day.
Dad, let us out! You're killing us.
Alright, you guys head into another chamber that is about 2 or 3 times the size of all the other ones you've been in.
Jeez.
And silvery light dances along the walls of this underwater cave. The water here is a bit warmer, and a gentle current pulls you toward a crevice in the south wall that emits a shimmering golden light. Prowling around the cave's pillars is a massive shark, and a golden a golden amulet that you recognize is tied around the shark's body. And a silver spear protrudes from its side.
Oh, someone already attacked it. Can I make a perception check for the other team?
Yes, you can.
Good God.
So what was in the corner, by the way?
10.
In the
Crevice, right?
crevice in the south wall, it just emits a shimmering golden light. That's all you see.
Fairly certain. And the water's warmer?
Yeah, and the current is kind of gently going towards.
I'm
the-
going to cast Compelled
But
Duel.
I believe that is an initiative right there.
Okay.
Oh, I can't do it as soon as I see the.
As soon as you guys come in, it's initiative.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I'm going to say, but there is no sign whatsoever of the rival team.
Do we recognize the spear?
It's the same.
No, none of you would.
Okay.
It's in it, right? Spear's in the shark?
That's a rough roll, man. Yeah, I was hoping it was gonna fall off and it didn't.
The spear is in the shark?
Yes.
The root? Okay. Oh my god.
I'll roll for crib.
Is this number 6?
You having a hard time today?
What is?
What is
I think this is the most natural ones I've ever rolled in my life.
Yeah.
How many is it tonight?
Now
you gotta keep track.
If I've rolled 6 dice so far, I'm gonna say at least half. But I'm gonna go extra and say 4.
Alright.
4 natural ones I think tonight.
10 to...
Hey.
No. Why am I starting at 25? 25 to 20.
Yikes.
That's fine.
20 to 15.
18.
The shark is 25.
Okay. And Crib got... I have to roll for the shark as well, but Crib got a 17.
Nice, Crib.
Am I within 30 feet of this shark?
I think you would be willing to check.
Your cat's not having a very good time.
Well, she's having a great time.
True. It is possible. She's having a loud time.
Okay, so 18 right there, and Crib got a 17. 15 to 10.
10.
11.
Jesus.
Okay. 11 is Daruma,
Can I see that?
and 10
The
is
gelatinous cube.
The
Carver.
gelatinous cube. You just pointed over here, and there's a lot of stuff over here.
Can I see that specific
Yes.
thing right there without naming it?
You can have everything that
And
you.
then
Everything the light
just you.
touches.
What did you get?
Why we're here, but to suffer. I got a natural 1.
Do you add anything to that?
I don't really
I mean,
care to.
Either way,
It's a plus 2.
The next best is 10, so.
Yeah, I don't think 3's gonna help me much there, but
Especially on initiative, if you get a nat 1, you're probably going last.
yeah, it's okay. I'm last.
That's okay.
Right.
I'm last in line. I mean, it's thematically it's making sense. My dice are just helping the story flow logically.
But
I'm going through the stages of grief at
with
this
that-
point, dude.
You're at bargaining right now.
this is the room you guys are in.
Here, I'll help you out.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I want to see your shark mini.
I don't have a shark mini, I'm sorry. You guys
Let's
get
use the caboose.
You guys get Harambe again, yeah.
Harambe?
Yes, you guys will say he is.
Monkey.
How Harambe led to the destruction of
I
Ukraine.
believe he's large.
Oh, there you
Thanks.
I mean, he's huge, so I
What is it?
I need a bigger mini than that, but
It's that big?
It's a
he
shark.
will take up 3.
Okay.
It's a shark. Do you know how long?
We don't have any
Sharks are.
gargantuans
There's the
on
small
us,
sharks, you know?
I,
have any
I don't think this
gargantuans
is a
on
small
us.
shark.
That's fair.
And then you guys will just use these.
I'll take the guy with the great sword that you're touching right
This
now.
one?
I don't suppose we could have taken a short rest in there. somewhere.
Oh, we did.
kidding.
Before we.
That'll
I know,
happen
I'm
in
kidding.
like
You can't
a
have
few
nothing.
minutes.
I
Yeah.
know, I'm kidding. Look, it was a really, really short rest, okay?
I think this one we were doing is you, right? You guys came in up here, by the way, I believe.
Okay.
I'll double check.
Oh, so we're actually really close.
East stand up time.
Yes, you guys came in about here.
Oh,
We'll
goodness.
say. Here, you want to hand me?
I would have been
Nice.
probably second.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll say you
You
guys
just scream into this one.
are up here.
I need to hear what you have
Crib.
to say.
Oh, wait, no, Crib is this
Some
guy. I
people
think.
wish I wouldn't speak.
Crib in the
but
back.
okay.
I think he and Crib are taking up the same square.
Yeah, I think Crib is riding.
We'll
on-
say Crib is behind, just so we're taking up one space here, because these are supposed to be 5 feet. We're just a little zoomed in.
Oh, they're big.
But
Okay.
yeah,
Is this room that
I
small?
believe these are supposed to be 5 feet.
That's insane.
I'm just.
Can you zoom out? Is it just a picture?
When I zoom in, and there's things you guys can't see below this, and then if I zoom out, it just zooms out all the way. Just
Okay.
2 settings, unfortunately.
Oh.
It's a bummer.
Uh,
It's all good.
yes, 1 square is 5 feet.
Cool.
And then who am I missing?
Me.
Yes. Who did we use for you
Flick,
before?
right?
Yeah, we can just use Flick.
That's
the
fine. I'll be
same
flick
one.
for everything.
There you go.
Until we get our 3D printer going again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Until for
Is
2
that
weeks.
good, or do we want
Yeah,
anything moving?
I'm good
on?
with that.
I'm
Okay.
good with that.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you do have a swimming speed, it will be half movements.
I gave my medal to you. We didn't even finish that conversation. Did you want to trade a medal?
Probably can't do it now.
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna say
no,
it would have been an
but-
action to use it.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do that later.
Yeah.
Can I do like a heal? I can do a health potion as a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Okay. What about the middle of the
hold-
meat pie?
Hold till your turn. I
an
believe
action.
all the medals are actions
Yes.
to use.
Okay.
But
What if I'm actively wearing it?
still an action.
You just have to,
Yeah,
You're
rub it.
telling me
you have to use it.
that me uncorking a bottle.
The magic item says it's an action. It is a homebrew rule to use the whole health potion anyway. But
Fair enough.
You now have medal of conch.
Theron,
tossed that to
Theron,
you.
you are up
Okay.
first.
Huh?
You are up first.
I am going to move to the other side of Carver.
I'm
So
the
here?
guy in white.
Yep.
Oh, you're
Right there.
sweet. So I'm that
Just
And I am going to cast Compelled Duel as a bonus action on Harambe.
Okay. What kind of save is that?
Whiz.
I was confused for a second. You said whiz.
Wisdom.
It's a wisdom
Wisdom.
save.
It's a wisdom save.
15.
It saves.
Alright.
Dang.
I'm going to hold my action till it is within melee range.
Alright, sounds good. That is on to Crib.
Yeah, boy.
My boy,
Crib.
bring your boy crib.
Throw a rock.
Um,
So these right here, I'm assuming are like pillars going all the way up.
yes.
Same with like that.
Yeah, those are all pillars going all the way up, so because of that, Crib doesn't want to get too close.
Smart.
But he'll do his magic stone. It will have half cover against Crib, but he will yeet rock. I think he's still gonna hit. Yeah, even with naturally he'll hit without any modifier.
Nice.
I think it's a
Nice.
D6 plus his
This
stuff.
man's a stoner. We get some
He does
battle music on?
7 damage.
It's kind of battle
My
music.
bad, yeah, it was kind of battle music, but not quite.
That's how you peek a
How
mic.
does this sound?
Oh, seriously? So sorry. Sorry, guys. I won't do it again. You know what? I just don't deserve to talk anymore.
It's all good.
I didn't like. No, you're a
Privileges
terrible
are
person
revoked.
now.
Did he save for your build?
Yes, he saved.
What does Compelled Duel do?
It would have made it so that he would have gotten disadvantage. He would have had to attack me, or he would have gotten disadvantage, and he couldn't have moved away from me.
He gets disadvantage on everybody else?
Yeah. So it basically would have made me the target and allowed you guys to just kind of whack at it for a little bit.
It's a taunt.
Yeah.
Well, it would have allowed you to get like. It basically what it does is it says you have to attack me now until you guys attack it. So that means because it got a pretty high initiative, so I was hoping that it would just attack me, leave you guys alone, and then we could just get around it.
That will be Crib. Crib will move back to stay out of the way.
How much damage did Crib do?
7.
Nice, Crib.
What a
Freaking Chad, dude.
And then it will be the shark's turn.
Damn it.
And it
Hit me.
sees all of you, yes.
Hit me.
It's going to come up to there.
Is it within melee range?
It is now, so you'll have
Get to
divide.
swing.
It does take up 3 squares.
I'm swinging at it with my long sword underwater.
3 by 3.
So it's in the center of where it takes.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Alright.
Wow.
I am going to channel
High damage.
nothing. I'm going to Divine Smite.
You're gonna. Yeah.
Well,
Smote his ass.
Call it. What is it?
No, old dice tray only.
I'm glad you guys like made that like an actual rule
Oh, yeah.
and not
Yeah.
like a suggestion.
it's hard to go, you know. yes
Okay,
or
so
no.
I got 10 on the hit. Because I have a +3 to strength. So it's a full 10 on the hit plus channel. Not channel divinity,
Okay.
it's Divine Smite.
No difference between bludgeoning and radiant damage here. So
It is slashing my guy, but okay.
Yeah. Either way, my bad.
2d8s. Big guy and small guy. We got this. Both 7s.
So 13 plus both 7, so 13.
No. Sorry.
Oh.
10
Oh, okay.
plus both 7s, so 24 damage.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Guys, want to hit it this time?
Amazing.
Yes, you do.
I mean, I can't say that,
Yeah,
but
you,
like,
you take your sword, you go next to that spear wound, and you just drag it
could I?
through. Pull
I
it
would have
down.
taken an action to pull out the spear, huh?
I believe so. There is. And the spear is. I believe I said
Yeah.
the spear's glowing. Yeah.
I just wanted to hit it. I needed
Yeah.
to redeem myself after not hitting that freaking turtle.
Yes.
fair.
If you would like to, you can use.
Dude.
You can use an action to attempt to pull the spear out.
Okay, I'd just like to point out, we fought a turtle on land, couldn't hit it. We fight a shark underwater. Not only did I hit it, I did 24 damage. Okay.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
That's insane.
Anyway.
I can only do that once.
Now we will proceed with the shark's turn. I mean, yeah, you just hit it, so it's gonna go for you.
Okay.
Uh,
I think this is what happened last time.
Yeah, pretty much. It's gargantuan. Like we have kind of gotten it to a point where it has to hit me.
do you have
Yeah.
all of your hit points?
No.
Okay, it will have advantage against you then with
What?
its blood frenzy.
Okay.
Oh, that will be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. I might go down, guys.
You'll be fine.
You had that healing potion like just sticking out of your mouth, right? So the minute you go down, it goes back up.
Smart.
He forgets to swallow.
It's just you're just like
Also
Love
25
to
damage.
I'm out.
Jesus.
Holy crap.
I go down.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
No, I'd like to roleplay that I'm still like floating there. Nah, I have armor.
You just kind of begin floating back and going straight
You
down.
guys see just like this
Your-
cloud of blood.
Your feet are floating, but your head is like this. So you're
Just upside down.
You're just upside down in the water.
Yep. I
25
am
damage.
down.
That's one hit.
Okay.
Did it roll high?
Slightly.
Okay.
It was pretty close to average.
Okay.
I think we just grabbed the fucking metal and book it. Can that shark fit down the path we just took?
No.
Likely not.
So here's the thing. It is huge.
Yeah.
It takes up a 3x3 there.
Yeah. So this is not correct.
Yeah, it takes up a 3x3. It
It's,
has
it's
to.
in the center of where it takes
It's
up.
this.
It's in every square it takes up. But
Jesus
it's in the
Christ.
it's these ones.
Yeah, so it's really big.
That's fucked.
So, but just remember that means that it really can't fit in a place that's not a 3x3 square.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
That makes
just
sense.
just keep that in mind. Anyway.
Yeah. No. Yep.
I'd just like to point out that if I was at full hit points, I would still be up.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. That is nutty.
Is that the end of its turn though?
That's
Oh, yeah, that'll be it.
Okay.
From the shark.
Technically, I mean, we're all in its melee range at this point, I'm fairly certain. Or at least I am. Right?
I think so.
If you centered on that 3x3, it's that, and I'm adjacent in one
Yeah.
corner. So I can't move out. That's gonna be rough.
You can attack it from where you are.
I'm
You don't have to
honestly,
move.
I don't want it to bite you again.
It probably won't, but it might. It is a shark.
Yeah.
But you can attack it from where you are. You don't actually have to move.
Yeah. Just think about it. And I also have a point with reach when we get to my turn, but whenever that happens, it happens.
It is. It is on to Daruma.
Okay.
My bad.
Would it be an action to probably take the necklace off of it? Is that possible?
It would be it does seem pretty well on there, but
You can
it
take
would
out
be,
the
It would be
spear.
an action to try.
It'd be an action to try. Okay. I'm gonna kind of just slightly lean back, and I'll bonus action face step behind it.
Nice.
Okay, you can use it.
And then you're gonna see just a
So
bunch
you
of
want to go here or here?
there.
Okay.
You'll see a bunch of kind of red leaves explode out and has to make a wisdom save
Okay.
from where I was, I guess.
The shark is pretty wise.
11, I believe. Yeah, 11.
I gotta find out how to do that. I'm not used to doing that as a fucking.
11.
Been meaning to ask what is this D6?
It's a D6.
It's just been here for.
It's on the podium.
This is vibing, dude.
Okay, so that fails, so it's charmed by me now.
Charmed? Okay.
Yes. And I'll try and use an
For
action.
how long?
It's all new stuff. Hang on.
Sorry.
For 1 minute, or until they do damage.
It's just damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my action to try and take the necklace.
Okay. I will say make an athletics check.
Athletics. 16.
You are not able to pull it off.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. That'll be my turn then.
1 minute or until it takes damage. Basically.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's only charmed by
Yeah, I was going to say.
him, right?
at the
It is only
moment-
charmed by me.
So
He can't attack him,
Yeah.
but he can attack the rest of
treats
us.
him as a friendly.
It wouldn't just happen to give me the necklace as a friendly, right?
Can you speak to it?
No. I really speak with animals that work on a shark. They don't smart enough.
it'll work with Ella.
True. So that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
You can hear.
All right. That is on to Carver.
Okay, I'm gonna try to grab the necklace.
Okay. Go for it.
Can I grab the necklace recklessly?
I'm just saying no. It's just attacks.
Okay. What am I rolling for this?
No, it's a grapple attack.
Athletics check. It's not a grapple. You're not trying to grapple it.
Grapple the necklace.
Okay, I rolled a natural 17 plus 6. That would be 23.
Still doesn't quite make it.
Jesus!
Oh man.
I gotta ask, where they close?
Getting there, but it does seem that this is like possibly even magically attached, and they intend for the final challenge to possibly be to defeat this. Yes.
Okay.
Got it. Do I have any bonus actions? I use my bonus action to scream. Maybe pee a little.
Fair enough.
That's a good use of that.
Anyone have like cure wounds or
My
anything?
bonus action is scream. I have keywords, but I have an idea
Alright,
first.
hang on.
He's gonna cure the shark.
Yes, cure the shark. He's his friend now.
Shark is friend,
Well.
not food.
Exactly.
Fish are friends, not food.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, after is that your full turn? You still have a bonus action.
I use
and
my bonus
move.
action to scream and pee.
Okay.
I will. I don't want to take an attack. I stay because I don't want to take an attack of opportunity.
Fair enough. On to Otis.
Alright. Point of note earlier, I'm very dumb. All those natural ones could have not been natural ones.
You're
a halfling. Oh my god.
So I'm
Wow.
that-
Kicking
that's all
yourself
wrong.
right
No,
now.
I'm not happy. But that's
You
okay.
just get to re-roll
This
that.
may make me
Those are
happy.
free rerolls for
Yeah.
him.
This may make me happy. So, I forget what it's called, but it's the nimbleness thing. I can move within the space of other creatures. That is a halfling. Halfling nimbleness, yes. So, I would like to move my 10 feet up to the thing. But first, before I move, I want to use bonus action sanctuary on myself.
Nice.
Okay.
Yep.
And I'd like to move
Okay. Where?
Wherever I can be within 5 feet of it.
There
Will
are a
that
few
be here
places.
or here?
If I have 10 feet,
I don't-
wherever I can get 10 feet of movement.
He can go into other people's spaces.
I can go other people's spaces too. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm
then
halfway
you could
nimble.
use just 5 feet and stand in the same space as Carver.
Okay, and then I'm gonna mark that off real quick before I forget. And then I am going to do a hypnotic gaze on the shark.
Oh, okay. Wisdom save?
Wisdom save, DC 14.
Exactly 14. So that makes it.
Balls. Okay, there goes my
Could have
action.
healed me.
Reaction
I'm just rolling
silvery
really
ball.
well.
Trying to figure out the how good of wisdom this shark is. That was.
Well,
Should not
it
be
can
wise.
get anywhere between 1 and 20 generally, so...
Could be
I'm
a
just
negative
thinking of what the plus is, but anyways,
I guarantee you roll a 13. That's +1. The water,
I
as
have
of note,
sanctuary up. I should be okay.
the water's a little warmer than it was originally.
It's like a hot tub. I'm gonna regret this. I'll also get an opportunity attack. Yeah, I'll just stay. Yeah, I'll just stay where I
Bonus
is.
action?
I already used bonus action for sanctuary.
That's right.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
If only that worked. I'm still
I
sad.
think we might have to kill this thing.
For sure.
Me over here, hits.
Yeah.
Everybody else, let's try and get it off first, okay?
Well, he one-shots you.
He did one-shot you, I'm afraid.
I'm pretty sure I can't shoot my gun at
You know, just saying, if you guys had been attacking it
Just
this whole
saying.
time, you might already be dead.
Right.
We don't know how many hit points this guy
Like
has.
realistically, that.
But whatever he
You're
has,
probably
it's
allowed
less
a
than 24.
disadvantage.
Okay. I just know in real life that doesn't work as well as it does in the movies or whatever.
What does?
Shooting underwater.
Yeah. I mean, from 10 feet away, maybe.
Not
So
enough
the
force to
thing is, I actually
do anything.
thought about it.
That's
Shooting
what she did.
from outside the water, did it with a gun. Shooting a crossbow from outside the water, you'd actually probably do okay. From inside the water,
So
you're
this
SOL.
is a pistol, so it's
Oh,
not
right.
a crossbow.
Then you're SOL.
Yeah.
Because it has to push all the water out of
Yeah.
the barrel.
Yep.
Yeah, it's on 2.
Fire, so it doesn't work underwater.
Just save.
Oh shit.
Where am I rolling?
Oh shit.
We will have a death save camp at some point.
Not looking at it. Okay.
I succeeded.
Success.
Yeah, we'll have a death save cam at some point.
Yeah.
We really do. Just one point is straight right there.
Or TV.
We could probably use one of the old cameras, the old webcam.
We'll figure it out.
But, yeah, that was a success. On to Crib, who will bonus action healing word appearance.
Yes, Crib! Savior. He's the best party member.
His name is no longer written on my shield for me to remember it.
You remember
It's written on my shield because he's awesome. Y'all wish you could get
rolled
written
the
on my
max,
shield.
7 hit points.
Yeah.
But with that, and he will throw another rock.
Yeah, throw them rocks. Hit this shark.
I am standing, my sir.
Well, yeah, you're still,
I'm
you're,
still prone. I'm underwater.
you're in the water. I just, you can easily write yourself on your next turn.
Okay.
But, yeah, throw a rock. Got a 12 to hit. That misses the shark, unfortunately.
Oh man.
Okay. This is gonna be
He
interesting.
would have had to move up again and then move back, but yeah.
That's fine.
And then it is on to the shark. Was charmed by you, right? So, I mean, yeah, it's only you were the one swinging at it last turn. So.
I was just trying. Yeah, I'm like up in its face, trying to grab the medallion.
Do you have all of your hit points?
No. So he gets.
The advantage.
Okay.
If you roll a nat 20.
28 to
man.
hit.
Oh yeah.
It was a natural 19.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Okay.
F's and chat boys.
Oh, he's rolling.
I think you're down.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's 3d10.
A 3d10. Ones. Roll ones.
Average was 15 plus whatever.
I would like to intercept.
Okay.
You have to roll damage first, but.
23 points down.
All right.
Wait.
I am intercepting.
Are you sure? I'm still up.
Yeah, it's my reaction. I'm not really spending anything to do it.
'Kay.
And it only gets 1 attack per turn, so.
That's true.
So you're gonna.
I remove the damage. 1d10 plus my proficiency bonus, which is 2 because we're level 3. 7, so 9. I remove 9 of that damage.
Shit. Okay. You said 23.
23, 9 removed would be
14.
14.
14.
14 damage. Well, I've got some.
That's not bad.
I'm
Got
floating,
one.
but I get my shield up.
I got my. I've got.
It goes to bite right over you, and you just put your shield up, and only its top teeth make it into Carver.
Yep. I'm not sure that's how that works, but I'll take it.
Whatever. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I Captain America this shit.
I'm at 11, boys.
Yeah, with that, that would be the shark's turn. It is on to the runner.
Am I flanking? From here.
You're flanking me.
Actually, yeah, you are not, since he's alive, yes.
Okay. I might grab it by its tail fin and try and stab into it with no weapon, but
It's right up the butt.
23 to hit.
Yeah.
It's a lot of d6s.
Ooh. 11 damage.
With sneak attack?
Yeah, I rolled 1, 2, 3.
I was asking the same question. I was like,
Yeah.
did you roll enough dice there?
Okay, 11 damage.
And then bonus action, I will slash again.
Sounds good.
Natural 20.
Wow, let's go.
Didn't get on a sneak attack, but that's fine. 10 damage again with my offhand slash again.
10 damage?
Yeah.
Nice.
Shink shink.
Could be worse.
21 damage.
And he's not charmed anymore.
No, not by me.
Yeah, totally gets attacked, yeah.
Deal damage to a creature.
Yes, no longer charmed.
charmed.
And you failed hypnotic gaze, right?
Indeed.
By
Nothing.
No, but we are flanking this guy.
Any movement?
Yeah.
No, I'll stay here.
It just depends. If you moved one to the right, you could give both of them advantage right now. I was still
I don't know if I can
kind
get-
of almost prone.
I don't know if I can get in that space is the thing. I was looking at it.
Oh, you're prone still?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Is
I'm
prone
not
even
small.
works underwater?
That was we were kind of talking about
You
that.
stop swimming and fall to the bottom, especially with heavy
Yeah.
armor.
Yeah.
Knock
That's why I was
over.
walking along the bottom the whole time. Is because even in raw, I could technically swim, but in reality, you can't swim with armor on.
Fair.
Really should be very hard to.
I'm gonna say, well, okay, no, actually, in actual Greek Olympics, that was actually one of the challenges was running and swimming with armor.
That's terrifying.
But that probably wouldn't have been chainmail, which is probably heavier
or something.
than Greek armor.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
fucking hit this guy.
Smack him.
Go for it.
Fucking bardic inspiration.
Am I flanking?
No.
Or no?
No.
Reckless.
Nice.
Let's go. You have cardiac inspiration.
You do.
Okay.
Alright.
So there's a +10 to your attack.
So, to damage?
Attack roll.
Oh, attack roll.
To hit.
So that's 15 plus 6, which is
So
21.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Thanks.
Yep.
Worth.
I haven't done damage in a minute, so I gotta figure out what I roll. 1d10 plus 4, which a d10 is this one. 2 plus 4 is 6.
Not bad.
6 damage.
Yeah.
Alright.
More barbarian.
The barbarian just taps it
You're not
lightly.
used to doing your trade underwater, you know?
Yeah.
This is a new experience.
I just like to point out that underwater.
Pretty
I just went,
Right?
You did like slash it and just.
You just had to make
my sword wreathed in divine flame, and then get smacked by
I
the.
believe there is
He could just
starting
get
to
bitch
grow.
slapped by the shark.
Starting to look rough? Okay.
It's looking rough.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll move away from it.
You will move just one back, or
Or however many until it takes an opportunity attack on me.
just one is all it takes.
Okay.
So
So an advantage because you don't have all your hit points.
Yep.
Does he have? No,
Natural,
it's
natural 20.
It's gonna happen.
I can no longer intercept.
No, you're good. I just didn't want him to have reactions on you guys when you take the fucking thing. And,
Okay.
Or take the spear or move out of his reach.
Why would he get reaction?
I would take
Wait,
it.
hold a second.
If someone like moved out of his area,
be raging
especially
with
you.
disadvantage, right?
I know, I didn't.
Okay.
I
Well, no,
didn't.
I wasn't sure if that's
Yeah,
how that worked.
John, when is
I'm
my
confused
turn in
as to what
relation
you're
his?
I'm
Why-
taking
why?
his reaction away,
Just
so you
curious.
guys
Oh,
can move
you're
around
after him.
Oh.
without
So
taking
you'll get your
opportunity.
reaction
Well, I wasn't
back
gonna move
in-
because
on the
I'm
next turn.
flanking.
You're gonna
It was
still
more
reverse
for
that?
it was more for him because he's
Why not?
behind them.
Wait, how bad are you? Like, are you?
Well, yeah, but you
11.
wouldn't want to move
I
either
think
because
that
we're
could
still
one-shot
flanking.
him.
I might run
It
away,
could
though.
kill me.
No, like dead, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, for real? Yeah. Then the
It could
silvery
kill me.
barbs. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, for sure. It could easily kill you. Yeah.
Silvery barbs. Yeah. Silvery barbs.
I just don't want him to have reactions. That's all. Make sure you guys.
No longer a crit, but still a 22 to hit.
Okay.
Oh yeah. If you do more than 11 damage, I'm out.
I rolled more than 11 naturally, so yeah.
Yeah, but does it
Yeah,
does
you
it
are
full
not,
kill him?
no, not even close.
All right.
I don't know how many hit
See.
points you normally have. So.
Who wants advantage?
32.
I think it would have been like 17 or something.
Okay.
Close to
I
that.
have
About 20.
advantage. So.
Because you're flanking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you get into my square, you will be flanking as well.
Smart.
To hit.
Only on weapon.
You guys
attacks.
can't, yeah, I was gonna say only he can stand in the same square as somebody else.
Yeah,
He would get advantage.
That's
though,
what I said.
At that point,
Oh,
if he
that's
stood
what
in
you
his
mean.
square.
that's what I said. He can stand in my square, which means that he would then be
Oh, no, I'm not
flanking,
raging.
same as me.
I was a fool and used them.
Who-
all.
Trying
who
Does-
are-
does
who
that
are
make
you-
sense?
Yeah, who are you giving the advantage?
trying to figure that out.
Can you give me advantage on?
With
Death
silvery
saves?
barbs that
Yes, you can give advantage on his next essay.
have advantage. Receive.
Things.
If that'll help
Oh,
the
I'm
party,
not-
then
I'm
That's
not
I'll,
whatever
rolling
your
these.
next roll
Yeah.
is, which may or may not be.
I'll
that.
help the party.
It's
However,
Don't waste a spell on me.
Well, it's just part of the spell of the reroll.
Mhm.
But yeah.
that's how that works.
Yeah.
That, so that's your turn.
I'm done. Yep.
And then on to Otis.
Kill him.
Okay.
Kill him.
So
You are still 5 feet from
I still have sanctuary up, right? Yeah, that lesson.
Yes.
So we're
it.
good.
Until you, yeah.
Now I have a question because I don't know how to do this. Since I already used hypnotic gaze on that, does that like never again until long rest, or am I since it failed I can do it
it's
again?
the last sentence. It's,
But it failed. Or if the creature succeeds. Oh well, that doesn't
yeah,
work.
So if,
yeah.
if the creature.
Okay. It's amazing what happens when you read.
So no, you could not do hypnotic gaze anymore.
All right. I got probably old trusty mind
But it
slip.
does not have a reaction. So if you'd like to move away, you can.
Shoot it from under. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna use good old trusty.
So
You said it was rough, right?
Intelligence save.
Punch it with
or-
advantage.
I'm just gonna use a mind sliver. Yeah. So intelligence save.
So, oh. I'm like,
I'll
oh,
push
it
it
rolled
like
pretty
a-
well. -5.
Oh shit!
It is a shark.
Yeah.
Well, sharks are pretty smart.
No.
No, they're not.
They don't even know how to turn around.
Int of 1.
Int of 1.
Yeah.
10.
No, like sharks are really, really dumb. Like in
Do
real
they
life.
sleep? Do they sleep like straight up?
No.
Like
No, those are
whales?
whales.
You can put them in tonic though and flip them upside down, and then they're basically dazed. It's pretty fun. You can just paralyze
Have
them.
you just done that? Is that just the thing you've
Yeah.
done?
It's the
Do
rotation.
that all
you
the
get
time.
rotated.
Yeah, right. You know, I'm just secretly, Jack Hanna or Bear Grylls or whatever. You know.
Mhm.
Kill the shark, dude.
Steve Irwin reborn.
Yeah, Steve Irwin,
Too soon.
but
Too soon.
American.
It's
Anyway,
Too soon.
It's been freaking 2 decades.
Still.
Yeah. So intelligence save, it fails. Takes 1d6 psychic damages.
66.
3 psychic damages.
800d6.
Nice.
And then I
Minus D4 to its next save, right?
Yes. You want me to roll that now, or you want me to roll that later?
When it makes, if it makes another
Okay, I'm
save
gonna put
before
this
you,
sorry,
I
forget
think it's
about it.
before the end of your next turn.
Okay. Yes,
And
it's
then-
before the end of my next turn.
Yep. So is that your full turn? Or you're gonna move back.
I have bonus action still.
Yeah.
I don't think I can do anything here.
Have we figured out its AC yet?
No.
It's above 14. Or no. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
What's that?
Alien
Actually,
scissors.
yeah, you did because
We saw a 12.
somebody rolled a 12 and I said it just missed. So you guys
Okay.
know it's 13.
Yeah. Okay.
I just like the news.
You spoke to see
Hmm.
I just like the news.
Yeah.
Is anybody like ultra low on HP?
He's down.
Well, you're rolling a death save, but wait, would healing word bring him out of that?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what Crib did to me.
Then I will.
And yes, you can cast it because you cast a cantrip as your action. So you
Yes,
can still
so
do healing word.
Do you want to waste a spell slot, or
Yes.
do you want me to roll a natural 20 on this death save?
Based on our rolls tonight, I'll just use. I have a second level. Actually, no, I have a free use of healing word because of Mark of Healing.
Yes. Well, no, that's
Well-
cure wounds, I think.
Or the cure wounds. You're correct.
Wait, no, you have free use of healing word because of Strixhaven, right? The background? Or was that? Let me see your character.
No, I got it. Give me a second. No, I get Goodberry from Strixhaven.
Okay.
I don't know where I got.
I think you
healing
just
word
took. I think
yeah.
you just took healing, unless it says use on there. If it still says cast.
Yeah, it's cast.
Okay,
But I would
yeah.
like to cast it at second level
Okay.
because trying to save them first level spots. I only got one left. So second level, that's going to be 2d4
Plus your intelligence.
plus my intelligence.
Look.
Okay. That's going to be 9.
Sweet.
Not bad.
So I think that's how that works.
No death saves.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Sweet.
So you're up to 9 right
Yep.
now. Yes. Okay.
Yes, prone.
And you can move away.
Movement, run away.
I'm standing right.
To where?
Like 5 feet away.
Okay, you'll go over there and we'll say you say the healing word right above him.
Yes. Okay. Sorry. There we go. There's my turn.
All right. So
Bitch, get up.
Theron, it's your turn.
It's my turn.
Yes.
I'm gonna smack him. Sorry.
just this old man coming over and being
We're
like,
just so,
"Get up, bitch!"
I was so out of breath.
I'm just gonna swing with my sword.
Up to you, just like.
I do have advantage.
Smack you.
I'm gonna do this.
Flanking.
Flanking.
Somehow he can see me around this massive.
Does a 22 hit?
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Kill it. Eat it.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Should I?
Worth. I think it's worth.
Oh.
I love the
Up to
thought
you.
process.
Do I flip it before I roll? After I
When
doesn't
you do
matter.
the attack roll, so now is the time.
Fuck. Wasted it.
Still worth.
Wasted.
Do you have a smite or no?
Nah, I have no smite.
Okay.
It's just gonna be 1d10 plus 3. 5 damage total. I booped it with my sword.
You're getting there.
Bonk.
I bonked it.
Are the
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna swig a healing potion.
Sounds good. Go for it.
So that's 2d4 plus 2, right?
Yes.
has the other team made it here?
No, not yet.
Man, they suck.
I
at this game.
regain 6 HP.
They're dead somewhere.
I will say, you guys got, it lists like ranges of time in the book, you guys got the fastest one.
Oh.
Barely, by 1 round. You
Okay.
guys got the fastest one.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back up to 13 HP, and I'm going to end my turn.
I mean, sounds about right. You guys messed up or like did something else twice.
Yeah.
Can I see the Metal of the Horizon back? Stat block thing. Unless it's your turn. Who's up next?
After you, it's Crib.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
throw
while-
that rock.
While Crib does his thing.
Yeah, Crib is just gonna throw another
Okay,
rock.
it is a reaction. Okay, I just wanted
He's
to
the
double check.
only
gonna
like
be worse.
solid in our party.
That was the thing, is if I was
He
going to
just
use
does
it,
damage.
but
it's great.
I couldn't
Natural
remember, like, do we have to
19
do
is
anything
too good.
beforehand and then I can use it? Or can I just...
5 damage.
I think If my character had died, I would have just assumed Crip's roll.
That's normally what happens.
Fair.
Like if you have a pleb.
I mean, I would have let him be a full class, but yeah.
Hell yeah. What class is he now?
He's one of the sidekick classes, so he's not like an actual.
He's a support sidekick. He's there to cure wounds and throw rocks.
He knows 3 spells.
Cure wounds, healing word, and throw rock.
Cure wounds bad. He
Oh.
does not know. Healing word better.
Probably less.
And throw rock. So
Yes.
good.
Well, no, he has 2 cantrips too, and then 3 spells.
Oh, okay. Throw rock is a cantrip.
Yes, throw rock is a cantrip.
It's fun.
Alright, that's
Crib's turn. It's on to the shark.
How much damage do you do?
Hit me.
Crib.
Oh, 5.
You did 5 damage?
Okay.
It's just like he's hit every time. I don't think he missed.
I hit it less.
I believe you did more damage to the shark, so it's
Damn it.
Recently, yes.
swerve around and bite at you.
Sure.
Do you have all of your hit points?
No.
Alright.
I don't think anyone
I
that we all.
love asking.
Just to be
Okay, that's
it's
fair.
just like, hey, do you have any hit points? Hey, did
Yeah.
you lose hit points?
19 to hit.
Reaction, I'm going to pull out my Middle of the Horizon back and just lick
Oh,
it.
you're gonna shield spell it, basically. Okay. So it misses?
It misses.
Alright.
I don't even have to intercept.
Hell yeah.
How would you?
I'm not 5 feet away
He's
from
got
him. I can't.
extendo arm. He's gonna-
You would basically, because the shark turns around, so you would just bat the shark in the
I
face.
grab its tail and like move it to the side
You're like,
so that it goes "Nyeh," and misses.
So it is going, since it missed an attack, it has an ability to bonus action and move without opportunity attacks. It will move to there.
Can I do that?
Sure.
It's a special ability.
I meant more of fitting, not.
I'm gonna say yes because this wall doesn't completely encompass the square.
Okay.
He's like,
the squares.
the shark's head's right here, and its
Yeah.
tail like swivels
It's
around.
like,
or, like,
its
over
tail is basically against the wall.
Gotcha.
But, yeah.
So I can't get in that space then.
Yes, it is intending to stop you from flanking.
Okay.
If you get within 5 feet of me,
sharks
you get
are
advantage
slightly
as well,
intelligent.
right?
They understand
Well, I
what's
guess
going
the
on.
attack.
You
No
know,
advantage.
it's wisdom is high.
Yeah,
or something
but then I
like
could also
that.
intercept
But yeah, no, it
Yes,
don't.
that's okay.
Dolphins are smarter for sure.
If you want to move those.
That's what I'm gonna do, yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah, that's the shark's turn. On to Daruma.
I will move next to Theron.
So here?
No, well, yeah, I guess, yeah. Sorry.
So that you're 30 feet?
Yeah.
And no swim speed?
Yeah.
That's all your movement.
Yeah, but I'm still within range.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're in melee with it.
I'll make my attack.
It's a red
It's a
one.
red
That's
card.
all I saw.
Does a 13 hit?
Just hits.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Alright, now we know it's AC.
Nice.
You knew it.
It's better than the last one.
Plus that 7.
21. Let me double check. 21 damage.
Nice.
It is not dead, huh?
Nope.
Oh.
How bad's it looking?
It is getting into the very rough range. It
Okay.
is almost at a quarter.
Bonus action. I'm
Everyone
gonna
fine.
swing
You
again.
guys know rough is half. Very rough is a quarter.
I have to keep checking damage. Bonus action swing again. 16.
Yes.
How do you get that? Is it just a rogue thing?
It's my
Soul
subclass. So my offhand, gonna slash at it again across the face for 7 psychic damage.
7.
Nice. Well done. Well, I didn't even ask my reach question. I will
What's that?
ask. So my halberd gives me 15 feet. But I have 10 feet as a bugbear. So what is it just 15 feet then?
Halberd gives you. I think Halberd.
Oh, does it give me-
D&D Beyond, I think, is adding all of it for you.
Oh,
Yes.
so it just is
Each
15
of those
feet.
sources give you 5, so it's a total of 15. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I just wish mine had.
So yes,
Red.
you can attack from 2 squares
okay.
away.
Yeah.
So like,
I wish
you,
one time
you,
from
you
where
can
I'm
hit it. You can hit it from where you are right now.
There's potential for the damage.
That's so broken.
That's so broken. Reach
That's
is
the
a
end of my turn.
wonderful
With
thing.
Polar Master, it'll be even better.
Yes, I think I'm gonna take that feat when we level up. I think that's the feat I'm taking.
Polar Master, it's a really good one.
Yeah.
So you have what, 20 feet?
Well, no, it's not additional reach, but
Additional.
he'll get another attack.
Right,
I
that's
get
what
2
that
attacks,
was. Yeah.
but the other one's a D4.
It still adds your strength though, so it's still pretty close. But yeah, it is your turn. So.
Sweet. I stand up from
Because
prone.
that was all you had, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just like swim real quick to like right myself.
You right yourself?
And I will, from here, I will attack him.
You can attack from
recklessly.
there, yes. Which is kind of, it is kind of hilarious with how big these squares are.
That's a natural 19.
That definitely hits.
So sad.
Roll the 12. Roll the 12. It's possible. I've seen it happen. I'm
It's a
watching.
D10.
Don't watch.
Roll
Don't
the
watch.
10.
Don't
I
watch.
guess
Don't
you
watch.
could actually be more
Watching
than
doesn't help.
It's a 7. It's a 7. It's more than I did last
I
time.
thought that was a 1. I was like, that's hilarious.
Hilarious. So 11 damage. Okay. Cool.
It's almost 90% of its health.
It healed when you hit it.
You accidentally cast Cure Wounds on your sword.
Oh man.
Could happen.
There was a Skyrim glitch where I think you could enchant your sword to heal your opponent.
That's hilarious.
I love to do that in Skyrim VR. I could just whack Lydia with one sword and whack the other people
is that
with
your
the other
turn?
sword.
Bonus action move? Well, you saw your movement to get up, but...
Yep, half my movement to get up, and I'm gonna stay because I'm out of his reach. So.
Okay. That is on to Otis.
I wasn't planning.
Kill a shark.
I don't think that the saving throw. It doesn't matter anyways. I could do Mind Sliver again.
Okay.
I think that's the
It'll
only.
have a minus d4 to that save, because you mind slivered last turn.
Okay.
And it hasn't made another save yet, so... Yeah.
So it'll be -3.
Yes, you can just continuously mind sliver.
And then
It's got a -8. Well, it's got a see if it fails.
Yes, it will have a -8 on
I'm getting it
average
ready.
to
It's in the
save.
chamber, dude.
So mind sliver?
Yes, Mind Sliver.
Okay. Alright, natural 17.
-3.
With exactly what we guessed, -8. It did roll a 3 on the d4, so 9.
Oh, because he gets -5 already, doesn't he?
Yeah, intelligence is 1, yeah.
So that got a 3.
That's hilarious.
And it got a 3 again.
3 damage again,
Yes.
alright.
You can kill this thing.
Putting in the work.
Bonus, you got bonus action movement.
I dealt damage, so I don't have Sanctuary from last turn.
You would have lost that last turn, because Mind Sliver was a spell.
That's
but, yeah.
A-okay as far as I'm concerned, but I don't intend to move. What else can I do here? He said he was looking very rough, so I think for a bonus action, we're going to do nothing, right? Yeah, we're going to do nothing. That's my turn.
Okay. Theron, you're up.
I whack it.
Smack.
Go for it.
Smack it and whack it. Chicka chow it.
I got a 15.
Hits.
It hits.
Alright.
D10.
Come on.
I don't know why I'm rolling it. I literally have a dice tower, so I don't have to do this. 5 damage.
Same as
Again.
last time.
Only D10 in there, but it's going in
Did it
there.
the first time.
Alright.
And that's my turn.
That is on to Crib.
Throw a rock.
Crib's gonna kill this thing.
Dude, if Crib kills it.
I feel so bad if Crib kills the first
No.
one.
It's the curse. It's the curse. Trust me.
It's okay.
Crib is Chad.
He's like all of a sudden it has
Crib
plus
on
1
it.
HP.
Alright,
Crib
Crib does have a
intense.
chance to kill you.
Dude, please kill it, Crib. That'd be so funny.
Bonus action to make some more magic rocks. Steps up. Steps
Rock.
up. Just behind you.
Come on,
guys here.
Crib.
Crib,
Come on,
kill it.
Nat 20.
11 plus 5, I believe, which
That
does
hits.
hit.
Yes.
He
Yes.
needs to roll a 4 or higher on a d6. He has a 50-50 chance to kill it.
Kill it.
Oh!
1 hit point.
He's at 1.
Uh,
Holy shit.
oh, that's hilarious.
Is there anything we can do to change the outcome of that?
No, I don't think so.
No.
We
Oh,
have
but
to
that's
do-
actually really bad because it's the shark's turn.
Yes,
now.
it is.
It's fine. Hit me.
Hanging on by a thread.
Hit me.
The shark wants to get to crib but can't. You are the thing in its path right
He
now.
just gets batted in the face by a rock multiple times.
And you do not have
Holy
your hit
moly.
points. So
No, I do not. I'm at half.
This might not hit you actually. A natural 1 and a 4 plus 9 is a 13. Which misses,
No, it does
right?
not.
Alright.
That's like your first low roll of the night. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to use its
Yeah, because it
bonus action move 25 again. It's going to get as far as it... There is space back there. It's going to get as far as it can that way.
Okay.
Okay.
So its center is this one on the dotted line there.
Okay.
So it's like.
Yeah, it's technically lower than the map. I don't want to go any lower than this. At the moment. Well, I mean, actually, you guys are aware that. Wait, yeah.
Does anyone have like a distance spell? Because I do
Okay,
not.
no, we're just gonna leave it like that. That is, I'm not gonna move everything. We're good. It's not. But yes, if you guys want to see what's that next square, there you go.
Nice. Oh, and that's the current. That's
Yeah, so he's
rolling
against.
around.
He's basically against that second.
Oh, so south is towards me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's that sort of glow there against that wall. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
There we
So-
go.
If I throw a knife, is it a disadvantage?
I'm gonna say since they're psychic blades and not actually blades, yeah, no.
Okay. So it's not a disadvantage.
Correct.
I'm gonna bonus action steady aim.
Okay.
Let me make sure I can do that.
I
Range
believe.
attack.
Well, what's the either? You still need to be within the short range of
Is that
the
a
throwing
thing of your
damage.
class as well?
It's a rogue thing.
Okay. So I'm like,
You can
It
actually
says
get.
60-foot range.
Is it? It's not like 20-60?
It doesn't say a thing. It just says 60.
Okay. Yeah, you're definitely within 60. You could get into melee if you wanted to, but yeah, no. Throwing will not be a disadvantage.
It's just attack roll. Okay, I'm just gonna bonus action steady aim.
And then yeah, go for it with advantage.
Get it. Kill it.
Natural 20.
Finish it.
Got one left. Yeah.
Finish
I'm just gonna twirl and just see like a psychic knife appear
A psychic knife.
out of my
What
elbow.
does a psychic knife look
You
like?
just see this bright red knife kind of matching my hair and eyes and just goes straight in between its eyes. And just
As it swims away, it turns around to face you all as a knife goes right into its brain. Its head just free, spontaneously combusts. And
Yeah.
it falls-
Will
it
you
falls-
roll damage?
yeah.
It sinks to the bottom.
Sneak attack, yo.
29 damage.
Jesus
So yeah.
Christ. Yeah.
It goes down.
It just goes. Think.
I'd like to go grab the metal. of
As
the
it
spear.
goes down,
Boy.
the dying shark sort of slams into that pillar next to it. The pillar cracks under the force, sort of teeters, and then crashes down against that south wall where the glow is. The wall fractures open and collapses, revealing a passage, a full passage with that same golden light coming out even brighter.
I
And
go
that's where
grab
we'll take a break.
the
All
spear.
right. All right. That was great.
I want the
guys.
spear.
And we're back.
I grab the spear.
Yeah,
Oh,
as
okay.
the shark has fallen into the pillar and this sort of small crevice has turned into a larger passage. And you can begin heading over towards the shark and the spear. But...
Music.
Oh, my bad. I haven't turned it on.
Don't hold me in suspense. It's probably a magic spear.
One of those songs sounded like Terminator.
Mhm.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, I'm glad that I wasn't the only one who got that. Not everyone nowadays has seen Terminator.
It's true.
A long time.
They've seen the new one.
You remember when?
There's a new one.
Yeah.
Oh, Genesis.
Yeah.
It was not good.
Anything after the first two wasn't great.
Yeah.
Like
I want to
Terminator's yeah,
3, and Salvation was decent-ish.
it's alright. Like the epitome of like 80s cheese was Terminator. Like, I'll be back.
So you approach the shark and attempt to grab the spear, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Make
I'm okay with only attempting.
an athletics check.
Okay, I just accidentally bricked
I
that
help?
thing for a few minutes,
You
so.
can do it with advantage.
You got help?
I'd like to look around.
Right, this is the one that gets stuck. That's why I don't do that. Okay. I got I believe it was athletics,
Yeah.
a 13.
That's exactly what you needed.
Nice.
Lodge the spear.
Do I get anything off the spear?
Not immediately.
Okay, is it a magic spear?
You are not particularly sure. You can make an Arcana check.
I would like to hold it out to Otis to see if he can figure out whether it's magic or not, so that he can make an Arcana check.
What's that you got there?
You can make an Arcana check.
I am still underwater, not in your telepathic bond.
Oh, that's right.
So I'm just gonna hold out the spear
I know.
and say,
I assume you guys all gather around like the shark and the.
I would
entrance.
love to try to first look at the medallion, just to see if there's.
It is still tied on the shark.
Yeah, if it's gonna hurt me if I try to pull
There we
it
go.
off. If there's like trapped
You
or
don't
anything,
think so? It's just tied around the shark.
I will try to grab it.
Can I look to see if or
Okay,
hear anyone else?
I
Okay,
will just
got it.
give you guys a hint this time. You think it might be easier to cut it off?
That's fair.
Oh yeah, I was gonna cut up the shark anyway, to keep it.
But
we've only been in here like a few minutes, right?
Less than a minute.
Less than a minute.
I mean the whole cave.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been in here for.
Oh, I think it's been a couple.
I mean, we've
Maybe a
been.
few minutes.
it's like
I
round.
think.
Like if each round was actually
6
6
seconds.
seconds, then it's probably been a bit.
You guys did go
Like 5
very
minutes.
quickly.
If that, yeah. It's a 15 on the Arcana check.
It does seem to be magical, yes.
Can we see how it's magical?
Not with just an Arcana check.
Okay.
He does have the identify spell, I believe. You can prepare it as an artificer.
I've used all the spell
But
slots.
I'm saying, like, the next day,
Oh, then
Yeah.
you
next
can
day.
prepare it as an artificer.
Right, I can
I
prepare
start. Can I have one of your
I'll keep a hold of it for now, and
Sure.
when we see, we can
Get
rock
it.
paper scissors over it. I'm sure.
Can I
I'll
borrow
keep
one
it
of your
for now.
side knives.
Yeah, I'll put it in your hand and it just disappears.
So I try to use like my halberd, which is hella long, to start trying to cut the thing off the shark.
Oh,
You don't just have a carving knife?
I'll say eventually.
I mean, it probably
We'll
like
say
that.
eventually. Usually enough, you do. Like, yeah.
I
Since
also-
I'm not gonna make you roll while it's dead.
Yeah. Can I also try to cut at least a pound of meat off of the shark?
Well, as you begin to do that, now is when the rival team arrives.
Oh shit.
Oh, I think the TV turned off. But
It
it's
did,
through a
yeah.
different entrance, one or the other. I think it was on this side of it.
Yeah, because we came this way.
Yeah. But, well, they're like, I think 30 feet away from you at the moment. But you just kind of see them like sigh and talk amongst themselves as you just pick up the amulet and I assume hand it off to start.
Let's hand it to him.
Yeah.
He's got.
I'm
this
gonna be
one
like,
split, so,
"Horror."
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
yeah, I'm like.
And with how close you guys are now, this glow is like right next to you, behind you.
I'll swim up to it. To the glow.
It's like a full entranceway now. Seems to sort of curve up, I think.
Does it call to us?
You
That's
look,
a good one.
you look down and your holy symbol seems to be slightly glowing in
Oh,
the same way it was
shit.
on the surface.
I look at it. God damn it. I'm gonna go in. No consulting. Just going in.
I head after him. I don't even fuck with the shark at this point if he's just
And
booking
then
it.
the rival team sort of like sighs and like begins talking amongst themselves. But you two head up there. You stay with the shark, right? Or,
If I see these two like moving away,
Where are you going with me?
Oh, okay.
I'm grabbing Crib and him, and I'm like,
Okay,
okay, let's go.
They go up there. What are you doing, Otis?
Probably
You
have my
going
character
up there with
sheet out.
him?
That's probably
Probably, yeah, just stick with the party.
Okay. So it is a bit more cramped, but all of you can fit through it. And you actually break the surface of the water into an air-filled chamber in here, yeah.
I get dark again.
Breathe all the water out of your system and then begin breathing air. Yeah. It's a little strange, yeah, they're just breathing water.
Everybody's just like throwing
I
up.
know you were trying to talk to me down there, but I couldn't understand just because, water and... But that was that spear was magical.
As you guys...
We were able to tell how magical.
it's magical, but maybe tomorrow we'll find out.
Okay.
Maybe.
The watery environment gives way to a cavern dotted with trees and pools of water. The walls are covered in vines of green ivy interspersed with colorful flowers. Part of the cavern is open to the sky, and in the middle of the cavern you see a sphere of pale light surrounding a crystal pedestal, upon which rests a golden pendant attached to a fine gold chain.
Is it? We have the right metal because they said the mirror of the metal.
Yes, you have the race.
The race.
This thing that's on this pedestal looks nothing like the one you were told to get for the race.
So my
It's
little
not even mentioned.
my holy symbol is on my hand. I'm gonna like do this and just gotta like see what happens. Does it like glow or does it like pulsate?
It doesn't get like brighter or anything. But
Can I make?
I'm gonna like go away from it. Does it like I'm like gonna walk away? Like I'm trying to just like okay.
Divining
okay.
rod
Does
with your
this
hand?
go away now? Does it like
Religion check.
like
Yes.
fade? Okay. I actually did get this thing.
Can I make a perception check to see if anything else is in here?
Yeah.
Can I also
Religion check 16.
It doesn't seem to change, but you do figure this is what was making that happen.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab it.
God, dude, these
Okay,
dice suck.
we'll do their
Okay.
perception check really
That's
quick and
fair.
you begin walking that.
I don't see anything.
11.
I see trees and vines and shit.
On perception.
What'd you get?
11.
Nothing in the room, but you do notice the rival team sort of falling behind you guys.
can't
They're at
get
the
it.
bottom of that.
So they're coming?
Yeah.
No.
I just turn around and was like,
Is it that one?
No, it was a 5.
Oh.
Thanks for the reminder, though. We're down to 1
as everybody filters in, I'm just standing where we came out, like just standing there, just like waiting for the other people to come in, and kind of being a little bit intimidating, just so I like back off.
Oh, to the rival team?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not. Yeah, this is.
I just walk up and just
You just take your stance next to him, and then while you guys are looking around, you just immediately. Were you gonna do anything?
No.
Otherwise-
I looked around, but I didn't see anything.
Okay,
Can I
you
walk a
guys
little
all
deeper?
just. Huh?
Can I just walk a little deeper? Like, into the room?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
You can
yeah.
just follow behind him a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
And then as you pick it up,
what does it look like? Just I know it's a gold on a golden chain, but like
something will happen.
Oh,
As soon as
shit.
you pick it up. Well,
Like, give me
you
just a
get
description.
Closer to it. So,
120-foot circle of death.
Unlucky.
Anti-life field.
Anti-life field.
Power kill.
How big is this
Power
room?
pendant kill.
Power pendant.
Roll up new characters.
Yep.
You're the other team now.
True.
This is how a fucking party gets started. The previous party it dies in front of our eyes, and then we assume
I've actually thought about doing that
that's really
as kind of a thing. It's like you meet up with another party and they die.
and you are that party. It's insane.
I'll just show you guys what it looks like.
Oh shit.
on the golden chain.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
And you said there was a golden orb? Like an orb holding that, or is that just the chain?
It's on a pedestal.
Oh, okay.
And then he goes to pick it up.
Okay. We'll see what happens.
But with that, okay. So as soon as you grab it,
Just
the
one.
light around the pedestal fades, and a spectral figure in the form of a male human rises from the amulet. He is dressed in leather armor, and a tattered red cape, and wears a shield. His face is framed by curly brown hair and bears a melancholic expression. He pleads, "I am imprisoned. Please help me." Suddenly, the ground vanishes beneath your feet, and you fall, tumbling through a vortex of golden light. You fall deeper, deeper, and deeper, then suddenly stop. The golden light subsides, and you find yourself suspended in a pitch-black expanse. You feel water buoying you, A vermilion light appears in the distance, illuminating...
Hey, John. What color is vermilion?
Red.
Okay. Sorry.
This is, there's lovely words in here.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Is this just happening to me?
No, this is actually happening to all of you. Just grabbed it. Yeah.
I'm literally just
you're
standing at the foot of the pool,
you
watching these people come up, and
you
it's
look back and notice him, and then just this. Yeah. Yes.
no room to scream. It's just
In space, no one can hear you scream.
Yes, the vermilion or red light. appears in the
Sorry.
distance. No, it's all good. Illuminating the melancholy warrior, who is shackled to the ground by disgusting strands of fleshy crimson substance. He raises his gaze to the heavens and sobbing chokes out, "Moonweaver, I beg of you,
oh shit.
guide those with the power to save me to the site where I first prayed to you." He looks around, settles his eyes on you all. "Oh gods, there you are. My name is Elixion. I am lost in darkness. Long ago, I prayed to the Changebringer in the heart of a temple of evil. I beg you, take my jewel," and then cuts off there. You feel consciousness leaving you, as if the pressure of the water were crushing the life out of you. And Elixion's voice is the last thing you hear before you pass out. "Save me, please." And I believe that is where you guys awaken, as you had all passed out in real life. That was a vision. Give me 1 second here. For what
If I don't have the spear, I'm gonna be
for what
fucking
happened.
pissed.
Or the medallion.
Now he hit it.
Is it? It's in.
No sleeves.
It's called
Cavity check.
whack.
I'll reach behind your ear.
I start fucking digging in there like.
But you all wake up. The rivals are in there looking a bit confused as you get up. But the spear is still with you. The emerald eye is still with you. The jewel that you just picked up is still with you.
I look up, point my weapon at him, and I said, "What do you see? What did you see?" I'm just like freaking out.
Question for you.
Io speaks up. "We simply just overheard some kind of muffled voice. We were wondering what you all may have seen."
Question. The Changebringer.
Ayun.
Is that-
Avandra the Change.
Oh,
Okay, that is a god that we know of.
Yes. The two gods that were mentioned, I believe it's Saloon, the Moonweaver is how it's pronounced. No, Sehanin is the Moonweaver.
That's right.
Is the Moonweaver the good
yes.
one? Or the one that he prayed to?
All of these gods are prime deities. All the ones that were mentioned.
Okay.
So Sehanin, the Moonweaver, is a prime deity, and who was the second one? Avandra, the Changebringer, is also a prime deity.
Didn't he pray to the Moonweaver, which trapped him? Or something?
I can post what he said.
Yeah, okay, that might...
But yeah,
I tried to take notes, but I was taking it while you were saying it.
Right now, he appeared to be talking to the Moonweaver, but what he told you guys is, "Long ago I prayed to the Changebringer in the heart of a temple of evil. I beg you, take my jewel," and it stopped there.
Okay.
And then you guys began to feel like crushed under the pressure of the water. And the last thing you heard was,
It's empty, so-
"Save me, please."
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And so the spirit is no longer there.
No.
Okay, I will grab the...
And you guys came out. You still have it in your hand.
Okay, cool.
so for us
I'll put it on.
non-faithful individuals, would we know of these gods' names or?
Oh yeah, the Pantheon.
So they're
you guys
common?
know of the
Okay.
Pantheon, yeah.
All right.
Totally.
The Pantheon is very well known.
Okay. I just wanted to verify that because I would assume that we would know it, but I just didn't know if.
Yeah, you're totally aware of all the
Okay.
like. Yeah, you know they all exist and what generally they're about.
Even though we don't have, some of us don't have a faith.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just checking.
I'm gonna ask the private party. How long were we out?
About a minute.
That was.
Well, did we win?
Were you able to retrieve the eye?
No, it's still on the shark out there.
Yeah, I have the eye. Where it is? I don't know.
Dermot comes. Yeah, I saw him grab it. Really, I did not notice, but her friend did. Yeah.
It is better that you were not there. We fought a shark. Now, this challenge, I expected some sort of adversity. The shark was not particularly surprising. I mean, it was...
Seems we came close behind you, but not close enough. Congratulations to all of you.
The other sharks, though, that is a serious safety violation. We figured that there'd be problems here.
It's true.
I honestly don't know what you expected.
Not that.
A race.
Alright, I jump back into the water and I'm heading out. I'm headed towards the shark so I
So,
can get a bite to eat.
the pendant doesn't, like, open or anything, right?
Thanks.
The pendant doesn't, like...
You want to get more than
sorry.
just right now? Sorry.
Yes, like I just want to...
Survival check. But what's
The
up?
pendant doesn't open or anything. It's just basically a solid gold bead.
As of right now, yes. I mean, 100% you figure this is magical. Yeah.
So it might do other stuff later, but right now it's just...
Right
Okay.
now-
I do put it on.
Okay.
I am going to
what's
ask,
wisdom?
do any of you have the identify spell? Are there any wizards here that perhaps can cast it ritually?
It's kind of rude to ask another wizard to help.
I
you out.
asked.
You're not gonna.
And our wizard can't do it
You're not
right
gonna
now.
put up some like monetary benefit.
I rolled
I'll pay you.
a 21.
And like I said, I'll do it tomorrow. Potentially.
I was just asking.
Patience has never been his thing.
Well, patience is a virtue,
It
you
is
know.
a virtue. It should be his thing. He's
What's this patience you
virtuous.
speak of?
I'm
You'll learn about it
virtuous.
someday. Patience is
I
great.
protect the living from the horrors of the undead
Mm-hmm.
and win pie eating competitions. That is very virtuous.
I mean,
I am sorry, I do not have the identify spell. The drow wizard in the party answers you.
Well, thank you for answering. If nothing else. Unlike the peanut.
Do
Of
you have
course.
peanuts?
I'd like to make
No,
sure.
you should. You're the gallery of them.
You're good with us leaving, right?
Yes, you won the race fair and square.
We also fought a shark. I'd really prefer not to fight anyone else.
That's true. Okay.
I like winning. Let's go. That's good.
Yeah.
We may cross paths again, but
I hope so.
congratulations.
I hope so. I will hold out my hand to shake Aya's hand.
Sure, yeah.
And yeah, awesome.
Accepts that, yeah.
I'll shake everyone else's hand too. I'm just gonna go
They
like,
all accept you.
don't break my arm to Maggie.
Oh.
I rolled a,
As a joke, it wasn't like a
Yeah,
serious.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
Cool.
your gauntlet is like...
I don't have a gauntlet anymore. It's broken.
Just for continuity, I know that there is a time limit on, and there's no concentration on light, but I will somehow end the spell.
You can end the spell.
Dismiss it. There we go.
Easily-
Yes, that's the
easily
word.
enough, yeah.
Yeah, I'll dismiss it, so I'm not just blinding everybody.
That's fine, yeah. This chamber is the one that is, well, the only one that's like well lit, but yeah.
Before we leave, does
Ooh,
the
yeah.
Well,
pedestal
it's night, so it's still dim, but
does the pedestal that had the pendant on it? Is there like anything like ornate on it? Is there like any carving
I
or?
mean, you can make a investigation check, but
Sure.
as of right now, just the jewel.
Can I look at this room to see if it's like been disturbed at all anytime recently, or if it's pretty hidden off? Does that make sense?
Sure, make a investigation check as well.
17.
9.
Yikes.
You were not sure. Yeah.
17 on my investigation check on the pedestal for symbols and ornate carving things. Just
Nothing other than the jewel, really.
okay, so it's just basically just a stone, and then
Yeah.
okay, man-made or naturally
Uh,
formed.
Man-made for sure.
Okay.
I believe so. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty confident it's
Or you are the DM. We will quote you on.
We remember everything you say.
I'm gonna go to.
It definitely doesn't look completely natural. Yeah. Since yeah.
Go to. We didn't
But
need
it
to
is
use
a
this.
crystal pedestal.
So
One thing for you though.
yes.
You're not sure if this room has been like explored or not recently, but you're pretty confident going back and like estimating about how big that like crack was. You don't think anybody could have really fit through there.
And then looking up above, like
You think this whole encounter with the shark, they opened it up, so that's the first time somebody's been able to fit through just that hole. But that's all you're sure of.
and I can see the stars above me, right?
Yes, this one has, I think, a decent.
Just
Yes,
crawl
part of the
out here.
part of the cavern is open to the sky.
How far up is that?
You guys could probably get to it with a relatively easy athletics check.
I'll try and climb up there.
Go for it. You can do acro as well. Do acrobatics if you want.
Yes, please.
I'm below him. Just ready.
Okay.
I'm not. I want to see him fall.
You return from
Did you
cutting
really?
up the
Yeah.
shark. We'll say
27.
you can have the 2 shark fins, the top and the back one. What was your survival check again?
21.
Oh yeah. And then we'll say 5 days of rations. And
Assuming we cook it.
you can.
Sushi.
And then what? Sharks have like
It can
a
still go
ton
bad.
of teeth, right?
Yeah.
You get,
A few hundred.
yeah, let's say you get 100 shark teeth. Yeah. If you want all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take
Mount
them
them to your halberd. Make a +1.
And then if there are any other body parts you can think of that you want, you can tell me. But
This is gonna be bad, but like shark fin soup is a thing, so you probably want all the fins that you can get.
2 fins is probably
they
as
just
much
have
as
the
I
one
can
on top of
carry.
their tail.
You also have the fins from the previous.
You get
one,
the
right?
From the
Oh,
previous
that's true,
shark?
like the
No, just
side
a
fin.
little
That's true.
chunk of meat.
So you
So-
get like the smaller side fins.
yeah. So there, you get the side fins. I can't remember their name. You get the dorsal fin,
just
and
can't
you can get the tail.
Neither
The
do
tail
I.
has meat on
I think I
it.
just have a chunk.
I got really into marine biology
So
in high
top,
school.
back, and sides, right?
Yeah, top, back,
Okay.
and sides.
So there are additional fins on the side that you can grab. I'm
I
not sure
think I
how.
can carry them.
I'm not sure how.
How-
they're
how
pretty
big was
small,
this shark?
right?
I mean, it was huge.
Yeah, I was gonna say it takes up a 15 by 50 on the map. So
I mean, it's probably
Okay,
like
but no. But you have to
large.
realize a great white shark is about 20 feet long, and the fins,
Yeah,
while they're
that's
big,
true.
they're not.
yeah,
Massive.
So you can. They're probably.
you can probably carry all of that.
You can
with
carry
Your
it.
bag is getting pretty full. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
all
that's
You
that's
harvested
it.
the dragon turtle as well.
I did. I didn't get much from the dragon turtle though.
That's true.
But you can totally carry all that. But
Okay.
now you're like
But yeah, the side fins. are
shark.
all-
The shark. If it was a normal-esque shark, not a megalodon, it was like a normal
Definitely.
great white.
Yeah,
Then
it's
you're probably okay.
okay. So can I take 4 fins then?
Sure. That
Sweet.
works.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be eating good tonight.
4 fins, 100 shark teeth, and 5 days worth of rations,
Yeah.
which is beautiful because I can cook that.
I got a nat 20 and climbing out, so.
Ayo.
You hop, skip, and backflip up there, and you were there.
You're just gliding on one of your
It
Sinai's
doesn't
or
look
using
like
them
I
as roller
should.
skates.
Yeah, but my body just kind of flies up there. It doesn't look like I should, but I'm hopping around. What do I see when I climb out?
You are like a ways away, but you can see where you started the race. You're like a little bit higher, I believe, but you see down like there's where the small crowd is, and you see. Oh, well, actually, the elders waited just inside the cave, so you don't actually see them yet. But somebody in the crowd notices you and sort of shouts. Well, actually, were you trying to be quiet about it? or-
Yeah.
Okay, I will say they
Okay,
don't.
they didn't do it. But it is like a stretch of land that
You're
connects
just
us
peeking
to
out,
them?
they won't notice. There is some water, but it's shallow enough to where you can probably either walk or easily swim through it.
Okay. I'll go back down. I just was curious to see where we were at.
It's probably a smarter move than going back through the cave.
It's not a super big hole, but it's like small enough to not be easily noticed, but
Okay.
big enough to from the inside of the cave it lights the whole thing.
That's more of what I was
Yeah.
curious about. Is like, would someone stumble upon this? randomly?
It'd be relative with the placement of it. It'd be relatively difficult to
Okay.
just stumble upon it. And these black islands are also like out in the river.
Okay. I'll come back down. I saw the crowd.
The
They didn't
first-
see me.
The first one with the entrance is a lot easier to get to than the rest of them. We'll say. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we should. The elders are waiting for us back at the entrance, though. We should just take the victory lap back.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm down for that. We got like 30 minutes of water breathing left.
You ready to go? Did your thing?
Yeah.
Pray to your God. Lost some virtues. I'm swimming.
Yeah, I'm out.
After they told you guys congratulations, the arrivals began on their way back. Unless you guys stopped them for anything, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I have 9 hit points, so I need to go to sleep.
Fair enough.
I have a healing potion.
No,
But was there anything you guys wanted to investigate on the way back? Take a different path? Anything like that?
I mean,
I'm down to look for more secret passages like
you
the one
actually
we
look
found.
ahead, and they just out of curiosity, they seem to have taken your path.
Yeah, I wanted to go back their way and look for secret passages the same way we found the initial one.
sounds good to me.
Fair enough.
Did we do that without dying?
Oh.
You don't know what they came through. but-
Ooh. I follow the other group.
Yeah, there's probably a good reason why they're going the way that we went.
I mean, we're still gonna have to go through the fucking kelp again.
That won't be that bad though.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Yeah, I should have been rolling those with advantage, and I wasn't.
Oh, that's
I should have been using lucky.
Dex saves that I can see.
Guidance.
I didn't do it.
Other things.
What was the 2? Oh, that's my hit dice.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Yeah.
I'm being a very bad wizard.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, I'll just follow our party, kind of close behind, but not too close.
I'll go with you if you want to investigate.
Yeah, I'll go. We'll just
You
go.
cruising
you
with
guys
us?
are following their path.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll
Let's
go
just do
with
it
you.
really quick.
Alright.
Yeah, we're not trying to.
Yeah, just taking a look.
Yeah.
You and Crib bring
Or
up
do we need to
the-
roll all the
You
rolls
and
and
Crib.
stuff?
Yeah. Speed of 30 versus speed of
Well,
25.
if you guys
Here,
want
I'll
to look,
look.
I'll just ask for perception checks in each room. But so
That
they-
works for me.
I've got
They
Crib
came
in
in,
my left hand.
like,
You in
yeah, on
my right
the
hand,
opposite
and
side
I'm
of you
just
guys,
like-
and there's like a path down that sort of winds
Leaving a
back
shop-
into another room.
grocery
It's a pretty
store.
long tunnel.
Is that why they took longer?
Possibly, but like I said, you guys just went super fast. But we'll go back into get all that stuff back up here.
Well, do you think it'd be kind of awkward if they beat us back?
That'd be hilarious.
No, they'll get back all sad,
Oh, okay.
and then we come in
Just
like
make sure.
big damn heroes.
Okay.
They're the first ones back, but we bring back from the down.
Yeah, yeah. I just.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
didn't
because
wanna-
they're chumps.
I didn't want to be weird, you know.
I mean, they're good people,
They are.
but they're chumps.
They could have killed us, or tried to at least.
I mean, yeah, they didn't. They were good sportsmen
Yeah.
and women. Woman? Was there only one woman in the group?
2 at least.
There's 2.
Right, Maggie and Io.
Whammon.
Sports.
As you-
people.
so
If it's the plural and the singular.
Wham.
Checks all boxes.
so the entrance to this one, you guys come out and sort of round a corner. You imagine that entrance you just came out of may have been a bit harder to see from the other side. But as you guys are walking through this chamber, go ahead and roll
on the
your
bottom
perception.
of the
Yeah.
bottom of the lake.
Go ahead and roll perception checks for me.
Flaccid one.
Yep.
15. You guys aren't going with us.
No, I'm headed with you.
Oh.
What?
He did correct himself.
Yeah,
Oh.
I thought about going with them, and then I was like, nah, I don't want to deal with the seaweed again. It'll kill me.
Fair enough.
Wait, so I'm going with you. Okay.
Yeah, we're all headed.
Okay.
We're all headed together.
Oh,
I've got
I
Hayden
straight up
in
thought it
my
was
hands.
just us two.
I thought we were going the other way. Okay, I understand now. Should I say perception?
Yeah, if you'd like to.
Guidance.
16, 20.
19.
May I guidance myself?
Yes.
By golly, I needed it. What is this, perception?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's just for extra stuff at this point.
I just,
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
he's
the
going to pull me
camera,
out of the hole.
I think
Yeah.
the camera can see this, but I just wanted to let you guys know there's about 10 dice in here.
8 of those should not be in there though.
They're all his. I think I have 1 or 2, maybe. Oh, there's another one.
Did you re-roll your natural one?
That's a 2.
Oh.
It's like 5. I don't see anything. That's all my d.
I got a 15. You got a dirty 20.
You're trying to still smoke on your cigar. It's like underwater. You're like,
That cigar's dead. I left that thing behind.
it's just disintegrating.
He's just chewing.
He blows and it just like.
Well, unfortunately, I rolled to see if they got to this one already, and I got a natural 20. So
Ooh.
you guys do find a sort of concealed cave, and like off to the side, and it seems like it's already been tossed. But
Dang. Beat us to it. But we
Yeah,
did get the
that's
spear.
fair. We did get the spear. I still have yet to see what the spear actually does.
you
Probably
guys,
stabs things.
Hopefully it does more than that. Maybe it gives me a +1 to do.
Whatever that means.
Yeah.
What
Maybe
is
it-
this
maybe it
plus
stabs-
1 you speak of?
It stabs things better
Yes.
than other
A
spears.
little more aerodynamic.
Mm-hmm. It's shaped like an airfoil,
So I will
but
say
pointed.
to the other 2, we only found 1 secret passage. We could just fly back, you know. Zoom
Sure.
back.
Right, I mean,
Secret
taking a victory
passage.
lap.
Yeah.
But,
I actually can't talk with you guys because I'm still not in your telepathic bond.
So talk if you get close to them. Barely.
It's probably worth it just to make it back before we hurt ourselves more.
Sure.
Correct.
Yeah, let's go back quick then.
Did you guys go turn around and go
Yeah.
back the way you
Yeah.
came? Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Here's 8 more magic items we missed.
Who knows?
It's a mystery.
Yeah, you guys.
Oh look, it's an immovable rod.
Yeah, that would.
God, I want an immovable rod so bad. If I get 2 immovable rods, I have so many plans. We went over this in the video, but like, I'm friggin' ready.
2 movable rods.
If you get 2 immovable rods, you gain a climbing speed.
The issue is it would be stuck there, so.
No,
You
the
can
whole,
just
the whole
climb in
point.
mid-air.
Yeah, that was the point.
Blows my mind.
Yeah, like there's so much crap that I figured out you can do with with like 2 immovable rods. Like 1, you can do some cool stuff, but 2, you can do some really cool stuff.
That's insane. It blows
The
my
climbing
mind.
speed's pretty slow, but you can climb in midair.
Will we need to do dex checks or saves going back through?
I'm going to say no. You guys
Okay.
are good. We'll say the seagrass is a bit more avoidable coming from this direction.
Okay.
Rather than.
Yeah, they were just slow. I mean, sorry.
Cool. Okay.
Yes, that would likely be based off your climbing speed, but would totally work. Yeah.
Yeah, you see, my like immovable rod thing. I had a lot of fun with this.
That's amazing.
You can create a slingshot, and slingshot anything, as long as you have a rubber
But yeah,
band.
you guys
Terrifying.
make it out, and you make it out, and I assume you show the
Yeah.
amulet, and the crowd breaks out into cheer. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm just holding the shark fins.
Oh yeah.
I hold the spear.
As you return,
Come
Elder
on.
Ushru shakes all of your hands and tells you congratulations, and we'll give the group, however you guys want to split this up, 100 gold and a free night stay at the Unbroken Tusk Inn.
Nice.
100
So-
gold each.
No, total.
Total.
Yeah.
Total, so 25, 25, 25, 25.
Yes, Crib is chilling.
Oh, Crib's with me. He gets all my money. He's my money storage.
Cribs a penny.
Okay.
Man, it's good to know that I can make money legal ways.
Yeah, I have an extra gold. You have one of your gold.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
You know what? I give Crib 5 of my gold.
I have
Oh,
69
she's
gold
old,
now.
is
He's chilling. Like,
Is he chilling?
Yes.
Alright.
After the one from Daruma, I have 69
He
gold.
will genuinely just take like extra. Oh, that's why.
You could have
He
3
will
silver.
Genuinely just take
If you'd
extra
like.
stuff. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited for him.
May have long rest.
Yes, you guys may go to the.
Yes.
Yes.
And
What does it
you
look
guys
like?
Walk through the paparazzi.
Let's go.
just
Yeah. Don't remember my face.
What
but-
you'd expect from a building in
Just
Japan.
never
So
here.
you have up on some stilts, and then got several rooms. You sort of show say you're the champions. Yeah.
Do I
I
still have the amulet?
No, you return the amulet
Okay.
to him. It's an annual thing. So yes, you are this year's champions of merit.
I give 1 shark fin to the cook,
Oh.
so he can cook it for us.
Yeah, I mean you won. They totally do that for you. Yeah.
So I didn't have to do any work. I didn't even kill it. I didn't even kill it.
I've never had seafood before. This is gonna be kind of crazy.
What's the name of the
It's
inn
pretty
again?
good.
Just for
Is it?
Oh yeah.
The
Wow.
Unbroken Tusk.
I've never had shark
yes,
before.
The Unbroken Tusk.
Neither have I.
I had
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I had fish once.
It's not really common for where we're from, you know?
Exactly.
It's hard to get
It's
to.
well, but once.
Brought to your room, or if you guys want to sit out in the dining area.
I'm sitting on the dining.
I eat. I do this. I go, and I just swallowed it. I swallow it all in one bite, and I'm out. I'm asleep.
Okay.
I'll sit. Yeah, with him. I'm still holding the spear.
Okay.
I like leaning
The
like
last-
like if we're in a booth, I lean it up against the wall in the booth.
Yeah.
The last thing we'll do is you guys can identify that all of the stuff in the morning.
Okay, cool.
Well,
We'll end with that.
So
before y'all go to sleep,
I think he's already out.
maybe you can have one in the morning. I feel like it'd only be appropriate to celebrate with some drinks for after winning such a.
Carver sits straight up.
Wow. Okay.
Alcohol? Yes.
So
That
John,
might be
with
useful.
This, work with me with how things. I want to use alchemist tools
What do you want? To make ale?
to
Okay.
make drinks. Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
You're gonna boop ale into existence.
So I don't know how you want me to go about using that. Just like a straight roll to see how well I do, or
Well,
You take a bar of
my
gold,
thing is, what do you have?
stick it
Or
in a
I'll
mug,
say
pour
you can
a
ask for
liquid
things like
over it,
make
and
your
turn it
own
into
mixed
ale.
drink if you want to.
Ale takes a long time to make.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say. I
Take
can
some
imagine
barley,
you just
spit in
carrying
it,
a
and
bunch of
becomes
this
ale.
around, but
yeah.
Unless you've bootlegged it already.
you may ask the bartender for a bunch of different things and then
Yeah.
make like a mixed thing if you'd like.
So something like that.
Okay.
Either a mixed drink from
We'll
the
say-
bartender, or maybe a mix of the herbalism kit
That
with
is,
the.
yeah. Oh yeah,
the
you can totally
alchemist
do
tools.
it, but like you just need the stuff to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't have the stuff to do
I'll
it.
say it takes you
But-
3 silver pieces to get all that.
Okay. And I will expend that. That's adding it. Good job, math. Do you want me to roll for that, or?
No, you're good.
Just
Whatever like basic stuff you would like, they have. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, I'll just pass drinks around. It'll be.
What does it smell like?
I mean,
What
it's
did you make?
it's some sort of secret recipe that I brewed up from my
What
days
color
at
is it?
Livingston. Just like it's not fruity. It's definitely like somewhere in the lines of like a whiskey, maybe somewhere in that.
Gotcha.
So, like,
So what you're drinking right now?
That's gasoline.
Okay, Michael takes gas.
Gasoline.
Yeah.
Session.
I take it, slam it,
Yeah.
say thank you.
So it's.
And then pass out again.
Well, I mean, I'd ask him what he thought of it, but.
I didn't.
Okay, I'm asking out of character. How strong is it? Like, is it really? Is
That's
like
just medium. I mean,
okay? So Theron's gonna take it, like take a sip, and like. Ooh,
well, what do you think of it?
He's a super lightweight.
I don't know.
it's good.
Secret recipe from my bartending days.
One time I stole some alcohol and gave it to him a couple of years ago. He puked within seconds. It's just it was hilarious.
Well, if you're gonna do that,
See, what they didn't tell him is that he stole the cask next to the one that was done. So it was the one that hadn't fully been purified after fermented, so it was just rotted barley.
I'm surprised he didn't go blind.
I mean, that's like one of the secret sauces, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta use the hard stuff, man.
No, you don't understand. You ferment barley.
He's still like, I don't understand.
No, like I've made it through the like eighth of a shot that I've currently drank, but like
It's just this
You just
burning
keep-
sensation.
like there's the completed product. This was the step before it gets purified. It tasted like donkey poop. Okay?
There's a reason I didn't drink it that night.
It was terrible.
It was an accident.
Well, I mean, I
you know
figured
what I mean.
I would start in the middle, so that way y'all kind of get acclimated to it. But
Take another sip and like
in your case, I might keep that in
Oh,
mind to
boy.
make a little bit lighter one next time, you know?
I'm more of a sacramental wine kind of guy.
He drinks milk.
Milk is good for your bones.
Is there sacramental milk?
Maybe I'll get them like some sort of light ale or
Something easy.
I don't know, maybe like a blonde.
I got this.
Drink.
Keep it down. Just.
I'll drink mine like a champ. A well-experienced champ.
Woo!
You know, you said you owed me, so we're even now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, there's always more where that came from.
I don't want to owe you.
Well, I mean, this is just friendly. Like this is what I do.
I do deal with favors though. If you want.
Another.
I
I don't actually have like in character. Another.
You're just sitting there going, "Mama!"
No, I'm just talking in
Drunk.
accent now.
I mean, I don't mean to cheer my own horn, but I mean,
It was very good. May I have another?
Don't. Just cut him off.
All right.
I've only had one.
He's done. He's already done.
Look,
That was-
I'm fine.
That was 4.
All I'm gonna say
Right.
is that I've met a lot other halflings that are a lot stronger than you. They're half your size.
Look, here's the thing. I'm more of a sacramental wine person where you drink it out of the small cup. And I get buzzed off of that sometimes.
You weren't kidding on a lightweight.
Look.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
Somehow we're friends.
Look, I love her, man.
Okay, alright, okay.
I'm gonna go put him to bed.
Give me my spear!
You take more. Or you take care of him.
Yeah, no more.
There's always more in a.
I can
In the future.
take another one.
Yeah, I'll bring you up one.
Okay, thank you.
It's just water.
Not milk. I don't want milk.
Yeah, it'll be a drink.
Milk is good for your bones, though.
Alright,
You should drink more milk.
take
I
it.
going to sleep.
may have made that one a little too strong.
Yeah.
I'll try better next time.
Next time.
Yeah, it's just learning the crowd.
I grab the spear as we go up, but I'm like clutching it while I have like one arm over his shoulder. I'm like, I got my spear here.
Yep.
Nice.
You're gonna sleep well tonight. You know, you earned it.
I got hit a lot.
Yeah. It was arguably funny sometimes.
I got hit by a turtle.
You did great today.
My sword bounced off its shell.
You're just having a fucking mental breakdown.
I got hit by a shark, okay?
You're gonna sleep. You're gonna sleep. You're not even gonna remember this tomorrow.
I think I'm gonna remember this.
That's true.
I haven't had that much to drink.
Just gonna put him in his own room and lock it. I'll just break the door handle off.
You also take
Yeah.
all his weapons away from him.
No, he can get
You
some.
can keep those.
I'll have the weapons. Like I'm not like a harm
I'll
to
just-
self
I'll
and
just-
others.
no,
I'm
I'll
just
just-
really
just-
emotional.
just to others.
I'll sleep in there and I'll just make sure he doesn't escape.
So are you knocking the door handle off?
Dude, I hit the bed
Yes.
and I'm out. Like just
Where
kunk
do you
out.
put the door handle?
I'll just hide it somewhere on me.
So you're not in the room.
I'm in the room.
You are in the
Making
room.
sure you
Okay.
walk
So
in.
literally,
Walked
I
in,
like
announced we're
see
champions.
the bed. I like
Stole
walk
the
at
shit
it.
for the drinks. Passed out.
Buy that.
Okay.
Fair enough.
You just broke the door handle off. And
Break
just
door
hit
handle.
it, yeah.
Yep,
Wake
and-
up, leave.
Yeah, I just like as soon as I like see the bed, I fall asleep in it.
Okay, yeah. You guys make it
Clutching the
through.
spear.
I'll take my little shot and we're gonna have to work on these guys a little bit. They need a little bit of acclimating to what it's really like to the
Guidance.
party.
Sorry.
Guidance me?
I'll stop now. No, you said
No, we need a little guy.
guidance. Wink.
Yeah.
I'll stop.
And then I'll head to my room after I finish my shot and clean up everything. And before I go to bed, I'm going to Goodberry.
So,
Wow, where have I seen this
how many
before?
slots you got left?
Only one.
You get
Can I get? Wait, can I get? I don't get second level off that, right?
You can do it a second.
You can upcast
I
it.
get 20.
Yeah, you don't get any more, but you can upcast it. So yes, you get 20 good berries for the next day.
Okay.
Do you use your second and first level spell slots? You can get
Yeah.
30.
I only have
No, it
20.
doesn't upcast.
I can do that
Oh.
because I can convert source slots to points and then back into first level spell slots.
Oh, yeah.
So, I
So,
get more
so it's
out of
only
my-
first level then, right?
No, you can
use
upcast it to second level. You
Okay.
just don't get any more. Yeah.
Oh, so you
So
only
I
get
get
the 10
20.
no matter what.
Right.
Yeah. Even if you cast Goodberry at 9th level, you still get 10 Goodberries.
Yeah, but I still get 10 and 10.
Yeah. So
Okay.
20 total.
20
yeah.
total. Yes. Okay, we're legit. I'm just making sure.
What does one good berry do?
Heals
gives
you
you
for a
one
hit
HP.
point and it gives you the nutrition for a day.
Is this cheese if I use
I'll talk to you about
Strixhaven-
good berries in my campaign
You can
later.
use the Strixhaven
And
slot as well if you still
I
haven't
remember
used
that
it.
stuff.
That would
I
make
remember
30.
him
So I
telling
have
me
30.
about
Yeah.
like him just like
I'll take
hundreds
it.
of
All right.
Yeah, so what he... I don't want
That's what I'm doing
to talk
is
over.
weird, but
Yeah, so
anyway.
he'll make like 200 of them. So when they went through the last dungeon, I was like, okay, so you guys just fight through this whole thing. so that you run out of good berries, because it was just...
There's also a way I'm considering to make it even better, but...
Yeah, that's fine.
Good berry. Good berry.
Initially, I was like,
Good
I gotta nerf the good berries, and then I was like, nah, I don't need to nerf the good berries. I can just
If
scale
something
up.
happens every day, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Half a hit point.
I'm gonna take out a little journal out of somewhere and just journal. Write down my day.
Sounds good.
Document my
Yeah,
experiences.
unless there's anything else, you got good berries, journaling. You two just passed out from
Yep.
exhaustion and
Just
drinking. And
Plus exhaustion,
and
let's be
eating
real
and
here.
exhaustion, yes, all of the above. You guys just hit the sack and immediately fall asleep.
Yep.
And I get all my stuff
But
back.
yes,
Yes,
you guys
I'm
are
excited.
successfully long rest.
Yeah, get my channel divinity
assume
and my lay on hands.
We can do the
and my
morning
spell
next
slots.
time, but I will let you guys identify the stuff really quick now if you'd like to. I believe you can just prepare it as an artificer and then cast it ritually, I think.
I don't know how to do that on D&D Beyond, but I will figure out how to do that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I
Yeah, I
can.
think you just have to replace one of your
Yeah.
spells. Let me check if artificers have ritual. They do. So yes, you can. So just swap out one of your spells for that when you figure it out, and then
Okay. But yes, I will do identify.
you can identify both of those. The spear does not actually say what it was, but I mean it makes no sense that it's not a magical spear. It will be a moon-touched spear. It is the closest thing, I believe.
Nice.
It might only be a sword, but I can homebrew it to a spear if we need to. But basically, just a spear that you can turn on and off the light. But it is still a magical weapon for
Okay.
overcoming resistances, so it may still be useful.
That's rad.
And then the
Pendant?
yes, the pendant that he found is very much
Yeah.
is a legendary item. It is a jewel of 3 prayers, currently in its dormant state. There should be 3 versions on D&D Beyond. Make sure
Jewel
you-
of what?
Jewel of 3 prayers. Make sure you look at the dormant one. I can link it if you guys want.
Okay.
Because I have it up. but-
I'll probably end up giving you the spear
Sure.
because you're better with polearms, so you can have the spear.
Sure.
Well, this is the next morning by this point.
Yeah, do I have to attune to this?
No, Moon Touch. You can look it up, but I don't believe it's attunement.
It is not.
Can I see the?
It would be under common items on the
Oh my
Moon
God.
touched
Okay.
or moon
yeah,
touched?
moon touched spear. But yeah, you just look up moon touched and it should show up. It might be a dash in between.
Oh,
Dash touch.
great sword, long sword, scimitar, short sword,
There
rapier.
might be only swords, so just do like.
Okay, can I
Because
please
you're always
keep
going to use
this?
it with 2 hands.
Just
right?
at least for
so
the
just
first
do a
one.
rapier. and
A rapier.
or a long sword actually would make more sense. But,
Yeah, I'll do the long
so,
sword.
but it's D6 with one hand and then D8.
I
with
can
2
basically
hands.
just use.
Oh, it's
cast
not.
light.
Oh, it's versatile. 1d10 for a long sword.
Well, I'm just saying for the
Oh,
spear, yeah.
Got it.
You
Got
can
it.
also
Got it.
cast
Got it.
invisibility.
Okay. In darkness, the unsheathed blade of this sword sheds moonlight, creating a bright light within a 15
So
foot
yeah, it
radius.
has the
Where's
same
the
magical
invisible?
properties, but it is a spear instead of a yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I'll add this one for now, just as a placeholder, and then if you homebrew it, we can replace it or whatever.
And it regains all
I'll
that.
see if I can, but either way, yeah, it's just 1 damage die less for both of them. Yeah.
I request to
require
keep
two.
the jewel.
That's between you
What
guys.
is it?
I request to
I
keep
just
the
wanted to let you guys know.
We'll figure
before,
that out next.
Yeah,
Next
go
time.
for it. I'm,
Oh, and then
I'm
the
not-
scroll. That was a scroll.
Oh.
It's dry now. It is a scroll of Thunderwave.
You may
Ooh.
have the scroll. I don't want it.
You can, with some extra paper and ink, you can copy that down into your spell book. Look at the
Right.
copying down spells rules.
And
But
then I
yeah,
get the savant as well.
That's not an
enchantment, sorry.
enchantment spell.
Yeah,
so
you
I'll
were
wait
there,
for
so
that
I can
one.
do
But
eventually.
yeah,
Oh,
I
it
believe
doesn't
that was
say.
all the items. So I think we'll call it there.
Do-
and
Are we?
pick up
Alright.
next time with the next
Are you guys
leg
good
of
if
this
I
journey,
keep
and I
the
believe
jewel?
You guys level up to
person.
level
Okay.
4 here.
Level 4.
Yes.
Yay! Oh, I regained all hit points too.
Let me. Oh yes, we can roll hit points now, really quick.
Heck yeah,
Wanna do
man.
that now?
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
but we have to like
Since
pick
I,
what we're gonna do
remembered
for
for
our
the
level
first time at the end of a session because the book tells
class
me.
immediately.
Yes, you guys have made it to chapter 2, and that is where we level up. So
We're here, guys.
I
We're
think
here.
some of you are multi-classing at this level.
Think
If
so.
you would like to wait to roll, you may. But if you know what class level you're taking now, we can roll.
I'm going to do.
I'm gonna stay as a paladin for now.
Start over here then.
So I'm rolling a d10. I rolled a 9.
Nice. Rerolling the number 1. Lowest you can get is a 2.
I rolled 2s before on my hit points already.
All right. So
I'm
wait.
not rolling a rogue hit dice.
I just get a D8 at this point.
7.
Nice.
Thank God.
Roll a 1.
Reroll it.
Okay.
Lowest you can get is a 2.
Thank God. At 4. We're good.
That's good.
That's pretty good.
So you're D6.
D6 for
What kind of die did you roll?
The D8. I'm
Oh, are you taking a
multi-classing.
druid level?
I'm taking a druid level.
I'm just staying as paladin for now.
And then are you multi-classing yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be a
If
4.
you don't want to say that's fine. My bad, Ethan. If you didn't want to spoil that, but
Oh, I mean, yeah. All you see in the morning is I still have my mask on and everything, but all you see is this green like scar across the right eye that just goes all the way down. Like the mask isn't cracked, but there's just like this green little thing across the mask.
4.
26.
D6.
nice. That's not
26
bad.
plus
Are we still?
4.
We're still filming, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then
It's
right
30.
there,
Apply.
you guys can figure out all the other level up stuff.
38.
We'll call
Yeah.
it there. Thank you for watching. Yeah.
Let's go.
Come back next time for chapter 2.
Yes.
Yeah.